tongue-tied and restless. Nah, 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 dictate who we are. It's gonna be rough on this one. We'll see. Oh, we will see, we will see, we will see. We will see. See who gets here first. Wow. Oh. Let's hope no one takes the piss, though. That's the least we can hope for. That's a good brew, at least, man.
This was the no-brainer.
Something's in
This was the banker.
How are we, Logan?
This was the one that couldn't fail. This was one that's never failed.
How are we? How are we? How am I doing? Not good. Not good, Danny. Liverpool. Why do you got to do this to me, man? Quick slips. How are we, son? How are you, mate? And Maxi as well. Good evening. Good evening. Getting the right terms. How are we? How are you, Edit, son? Jack, I seen your DM, bro. How are you? Tough evening, Psycho, is an understatement. No more talk about the football and we're all happy. Do you know what I mean? Jesus, boys. How are you, Apsio? And Jay as well. Jay, let's not talk about it, Jay. Yeah, Logan. Logan, I get it from you, but that's the last one, Logan. 1 week ban next. Carlo, you're starting your foot champs. Good luck, son. Carlo, go 50-0 for me. You might have already have a loss, Carlo. Go 50-0 for me. Yeah, Liverpool fan, Danny. Get me mod so I can ban. Yeah, Psycho, we might need it. Quick slips can go. Logan can go. Abdo, Liverpool game. Boys, Liverpool games I'll pretty much always avoid streams for when I can. I've skipped the Frankfurt game recently. We'll see. But normally I just watch Liverpool game, then come live afterwards. It's the Sunday 4:30 ones. Khalid, do you want to thank you? Used the Chem style method and you was able to go from 30 to 120k in 1 day. It was insane the other day. We've started to sell these informs from the Discord boys on Lazies. These Iosi Perez Nekatike is ridiculous. Insane. Feels like I've not been here in ages. Yeah, I seen you in Palm Stream the other day. How are you, though? How you been? You end up on 8 wins. 8's good. Someone got Barcola from 8 in the Discord. Let's skip this. This is all right. It's okay. Murph, talk to me, Murph. Talk to me, Murph. How are we? So with that Liverpool, yeah, Abdo, let's just... Fuck it out. Fuck it out. You play for fun, no sweaty formations. At least you're enjoying the game. First icon trade. Oh, first icon sale. Talk to me. Who was it, Mossy? Who was it? Who was it? Icon trading is so cold. Did you watch that game? Toby. That boys, Liverpool game talk is over. It's fine. It's trading time. It's trading time, right? Let me check these carpenters. It's trading time. It's fine. Whose fault is Liverpool are losing? There's too many things to blame, boys. Liverpool are not one problem. They're not one problem. Picked up a company for 488, hoping to flip into the night. Perfect. I don't know what the price is, but you got the right concept picking up. Do you know what I mean? Like picking up the meta heroes. Mambo with the follow. What a legend, son. What a legend. Stokes, I'm sorry because the Liverpool game, you might get the different mood out of me tonight. I'm going to try, boys. I'm going to try, but that Liverpool game felt like a humiliation ritual. I'm not going to lie to you, boys. How are we, Jaden? Yeah, Jaden, that's just not, you know? Boys, we invested in these at 13.50. You can still pick them up. There's so much weekend league supply. I might go back in on these tonight or the UCLs. This is obviously the Trade to Glory account. What are we thinking? These or UCL cards? WRD, how much have you made today? No, we've not really traded today, boss. This is just the Trade to Glory account, right? So we're currently on 64 plus. We've got one per Vega. He can just relist it. We will list these on Lazies. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trying to sell at that price. List one by one like always, boys. Stagger the listings like always. 16,250 is nice. We'll do 1 at 15 because I need the coins on this account, really. So these are not great, but I just need the coins. Being good until that heap of shit, it was awful. Jesus. Slip me mod real quick. Nah, because Psycho, you actually will ban people, won't you? Those special cards with Hunter Shadow are so worth it. Let's go, Abdo. From the video today, yeah. Video today. Mossy, you got Ashley Cole. He's normally a great one to trade with. I don't know why, but fullbacks and defender icons are goated. Maybe they get used more. I don't know. It's weird. You sold some of your 88 fodder. Yeah, fodder will... But boys, we'll look into the SBCs now. Fodder will boom. Fodder's great. We have 15k who to buy, Murph. Spend it on a store pack, Murph. Let's all just gamble our lives away. No way I've ads. It's been years. I was the sub ran out. AFC, so now are we? Not good. If that AFC's Arsenal, I'm sure you are. Although, you guys probably want a Liverpool win. Yeah, tiny deals, mate. We're going to just relax on that. It's fine. Didn't happen. Wirtz masterclass. Bro, Wirtz ain't the problem. Liverpool are the problem. That's the difference. You got Reinders and De Jong from the special card profits. Maybe it cooks on PC even more then. Boys, we got the base hero upgrade, repeatable 3 times, right? And it needs 1 inform, high rated. So we invested in 86 informs. Also just needs good fodder. we got the icon pack refresh, right? But the main one was, is it? Which one's got longer on? This one? Quite expensive, that, no? 6 squads. How many informs? Only 1 informs. This didn't raise informs too much. And it's in the cheapest one. So that was more fodder. The hero pack will raise informs. You need that mod gang. Psycho, relax. Relax, mod begging. But that's great for fodder. Tonight, boys, we're either going to go in on fodder or UCL cards. That's what I'm going to recommend. I'll talk about it all today. Words is Mr. Most chances create. How are you spelling Mr. like that? That's not Mr. That's not how you spell Mr. Is it? Is it? Mr. is just MR to me. You sold your first icon yesterday. I wanted to be a little ahead because I only had 300k. So you bought 1 print at 102 and sold at 119. Quick slips with the quick flips. I love that quick slip sub. That's icon trading, basically. That's just icon trading. 80 with the follow. What a legend. I hope you are good. Let me know. Just catching up, boys. Then we'll start. We'll jump in some trading. So we're at the first 16 seconds. It was online, Abdo. Abdo, it's cooking for you, so it's worth it. Diogo, will 84s rise to 1.5? Already sold 5. Don't know if they will keep rising. With 84s, just lazy sell them. I never know 84s, bro. I swear there's weirds in 84. I never know 84. No, she's not. Can I just find an 84? I put a W in. Yes, we can. She just sounds like fodder. I'm going to guess they're still around here, right? You can lazy sell that. She's 1.2k. You can lazy sell that for like 1.3, 1.4. You said 1.5. They probably can. It's lazy, though. Yeah, 100%. Fodder, I think fodder's fine to keep bidding low and selling high. Any price predictions on the lowest price limit in your mouth? Not a price prediction. We'll follow the price and see what happens, but not a price prediction. Because that's hard to go with the market. Anyone know if we got store packs? We'll take a look. Yeah, I mean, we'll take a look. Poor performance from us ramps is an understatement. We were shocking. We were shocking, boys. Picked up a Tweedy for 395 with Shadow selling overnight. Hopefully first time trading higher price cards. If you got him in the dip with the hero, I think you'll be fine. And my guess is that they've already started to rise already. I need to get coins from these carpenters back, but at the same time, I don't mind just holding them as well. Boys, this was the chem style trading we did today on the video. Great. Really good method. We can do it on stream today. Of course, fullbacks are more popular. But you that without the Ashley Cole, Jaden. Jaden talking trading. L streamer half an hour late. That's a ban. How are we, Traps? The only message. How are we? What did I scam you with? Oh, Murph, did you buy a store pack and get nothing? Yeah, EA employee. I'm going to say. Yeah, we'll go over icon trading, Khalid, of course. Yeah, Traps, we're not doing it. Yeah, hero pack did change. It's no max rating. But boys, don't be tricked, right? It's great for our fodder. It's great for our fodder. The 89 heroes that this now contains are like 50-50. There's Genola, Lucio, and some good ones, but there's so many discard ones as well. Don't be fooled. Check his Milasau, the new Evo. I believe he's the best option. We will. Remind me, user some. We'll go on Foot GG and look at all of them. Remind me. We're going to look at all the good Evos. Have you got Shah in your team? Is that what you're saying? On PC, it's nuts. I gave you a DM with some screens. I'll take a look after the stream, Abdo, obviously, with a Discord and stuff. We'll take a look. But, boys, we can do the method Abdo's talking about, which is the special card method we did on stream today. It's great. Loki can't find Isaac. Is he on the bench? Yeah, Isaac was on the Liverpool bench today. Don't know why he didn't really play. You're a Barca fan. AFC, but why is AFC there? What to do on PC with 500k? You can do the special card trading method or icon trading is really good. But on PC, bigger investments like fodder are really good. PCs, fodder is king. And fodder is probably going to be a good buy tonight, even with the the SBCs we got. So I think fodder tonight definitely could be a play. 4 to 7k profit a card. That's PC app, though. That does not happen on console, you know what I mean? 87 hasn't sold for 1350. What should I do? I'm trying to lazy for 5 days now. Fodder looks like it's on the rise because the SBCs we've got. I think you're all good. Fodder looks like it's on the rise with the SBCs. The SBCs we got are great. You got Kano from the Hero SBC. Do it again. You got Kano from the Hero SBC. Do it again. Look at you Barca fans. You got RVP from the Icon pack. That's a dub. You got RVP from the Icon pack. That's a dub. How much is he? RVP's cold in game, no? I know he's not quick. If you play a one-striker formation, it's not quick. He's only 300k. I still think it's a dub. I still think it's a dub. Don't listen to the haters, bro. It's a dub. 300k. Hello, mate. Any good sniping? Yeah, oh, boys, the word sniping filters is good on very specific days. Sniping filters is not trading, right? You don't want to be doing sniping filters. We have a Discord trading guide on sniping filters, which is specifically for... It's about finding sniping filters on the days where they will be good, which is very, very few. I made it because I know a lot of you boys talk about sniping filters. You're better doing chem styles. You're better doing mass bidding. Icons when you've got the coins. It's obviously not with 100k, but you get the gist, right? You want to be trading, not sniping filters. They're just really bad. They're not worth your time, basically. 2 over the hour there, boys. We have Veron and Nedved. Genuinely, what I would do here is get 141 to get rid of that Veron. if you were doing icon trading, which we're not going to do live on stream with no coins. But you get the point, boys. People are asking for icon filters. This is the open bid filter at the minute. Compare price back out. Icons will be fine tonight. They're a little bit slower sales Sunday night. They're a little bit slower sales Sunday night into Monday. But they're slower, not worse. It's just because obviously people are, you know, finishing their champs more. Do you know what I mean? You can do icons quite late tonight, by the way. 84s work great on PC. Yeah, 84 is amazing for fodder. Is Marlis? Yeah, we'll take a look. We'll take a look, user. Hello, C-Barbs. How are we, son? How are we, C-Barbs? I'm not good. Jesus God, Liverpool. You bought a sub emote for 1k channel points and it won't work. I don't work for Twitch. I'm sorry, Murph. He teaches the concept of rarity spikes of heroes and icons. I've got some understanding, but not fully. Yes, I can. I don't think rarity spikes is a good way to trade. I don't think you need to know. I can, but I don't think you need to know. Thomas to follow. What a legend, son. Absolute boy, how are we? Yeah, Alex, I think we just said 500k. You look like icons and bigger players like fodders, yeah? Mainly knowing when a card is rare. When a card is rare or going to have a spike, boys, is literally like... It's honestly like if there's not many on the game. It's simple as that. I don't think you need to sit and try and trade them. There's an example with this Yildiz, right? When he first came out in packs, there was something crazy. Oh, I don't know why I'm putting this much price in. But you know, you see his ratings reload card. It seems to also still be now be like ridiculously rare, right? See that? How often do you have a 300k promo card with like about 10 on the market? Just strange, right? Very, very rare card. Rare cards in general fluctuate nicely because there's less of them. I guess there's not 7 on the market. That was weird. But it's still not a lot on the market. You know what I mean? Should I go all in on Team of the Weeks for 10.5? Not discard. 83s only. Should I be selling 89s? Lazy selling. You can hold fodder. Jay Riley, how are we, son? How are we? Boys, just catching up on messages. Like I say, sorry, boys. Then we're going to jump into some low budget trading simply because I'm low budget right now. I think high budget's amazing tonight, but I'm low budget on the trade to glory, so. What's a good price for 88s and 87s to lazy list them? Okay, no worries, son. Basically, when you lazy list, I don't know the exact price off the top of my head. I think 87s are like 10.5, 11k, right? And they're probably getting up to 12. So you probably lazy list probably 13 to 15. Lazy listing's not an exact science. With lazy listing, boys, the way I would look at it is this. Is that... Okay, I guess I searched too many there. The way I would look at lazy listing is this. Is that the higher you list, the less sales you're going to get. Like, it's not a rocket science thing, right? If you list lower, you'll get more sales, but you're obviously not going to make as much coins per sale, right? She seems to be selling for 12 quite well. Let's just go a little bit lower in case, actually. Sometimes the market's a little bit funny. Yeah, so she sells there. She'll be selling for 12 pretty much, which means you can lay yourself like 13 to 14 and some at 15, but they're very rare. Do you know what I mean? You packed Julie this morning, the new one. Reckon it's any good? Try him. He looks decent. Finesse plus, right? On PC, it's few K card. Yeah, I'll be doing some tonight as well. Someone brought your Kirkheads with a shadow for 6.7k. Lazy selling chem-style trades. Chem-style method, yeah, we're doing all of that. I'm going to be doing low budget, like I say, on stream, but we're going to be talking a lot about high budget, the UCL cards, the icons, and especially the informs, right? Let me find one of the 83 informs I can take a look at on stream. Because one of the 83 informs tonight, the 86 could be a better play. 83s are just much safer. They do not look like they're going down too much because of the SBC we got today. You're waiting into the night for these because they're still 13k, right? Whereas 86s are now up to 14.5. We will see what looks better later tonight because champ sell-off should be happening, right? You got banned again. You got soft banned again. How's the other sign glitched? It's quite hard to explain without having an objective ready. So look on the shorts. Go on the YouTube shorts, right? If you go back, I think 6 or 7 days. 6 or 7. That's so funny, right? Go back a few days and you should see one, right? Amzi, I am not good because of Liverpool, basically. 87 hasn't sold for 13.5. Oh no, I think I answered that one pre and yeah, just keep lazy sell. There's no reason to quickly sell fodder. Also, G F1 race today, and now your stream W Sunday. That sounds good, but I don't like F1. So, you think you're gonna get coin white from the silvers? Yeah, probably. EA hate me. Let me jump into some trading, right? We can trade and talk. I want to talk more about you boys today, though, because I think if you guys have coins, there'll be some crazy investments on these prime times, right? Like I'm keeping my eye on Rios. I'm keeping my eye on like some of the more high budget ones. Obviously, we don't have the coins to invest in them, which is always nice. That's Hero. He's down quite a lot today, right? He's down crazy. He had demand at like above 100, yeah, above 200k, right? I don't think you should forget that. This card's really interesting to me, boys, and I think one you should definitely look to invest in tonight. Tonight, not now, okay? Let's see if he rebounds tonight. I think he could rebound from 94 to 100, 105, 110. If he does, and he does get that rebound, there's clear demand for this card, which, by the way, there should be. It's a ridiculous card. I think this price looks decent overnight. The reason you don't want to invest now is he could keep falling. and it's hard to time that low. You always want the second low overnight, right? Sometimes it's even Monday morning, right? Let's see what he gets to. Let's see if he rebounds. And we'll keep an eye on all the UCL cards, basically. You got Milito from your hero pack fuming. I would be as well. That stinks. That stinks. That stinks. Really does. You got any methods to sniper Pender? Yeah, from the club menu, but it's still not great. Use the club menu. Right, let me scroll down, boys, because I'm missing loads. Mixo, you invested Hamsik and lost 100k. Why did you invest in Hamsik? Mixio, talk to me. Why did we invest in Hamsik? You have 200k, what cards to buy? We'll talk through it. Why did you invest in Hamsik, boss? When you say fodder will be a good investment tonight, is that everything 84 plus or 86 plus? I'm talking team of the weeks, but also gold fodder, but I prefer team of the weeks. You have 1 mil, you want to make some coins, going to give you players to invest in. Look, I'm saying this Rios, for example, right, boys? But like you say, like you know, right? We teach you how to invest around here. I'm not giving you players and prices. We teach you how to invest. If you just want a player to buy and forget about, you will sell them at the wrong price and still lose coins. Anytime that someone comes in and just gets an investment and they go, oh, give me a price, it'll definitely go up. They often sell at the wrong time and lose coins anyway, So far behind, Jaden. I'm not. I'm just catching up on messages. Should we invest in Doku? No, he's already up today. Doku went up 7k. 88 16k or 17. Oh, that might be PC price. Is that PC price? That sounds like PC price. That sounds like PC price, right? Is that PC price? Should we invest in Doku? Oh, Doku. I thought someone said Dorgu. Sorry, I thought he said Dorgu. No, he's already up. You're way late to that. You're way late to that. There's stuff like that happens instantly, boys. And he fits in the Evo, right? 250k today, Thomas. We'll talk about that. We've got loads to do today, Thomas. And like I say, if you're on a higher budget, boys, track these UCL cards. All of them. I just really like Rios. My personal favourite's Rios. I think a load of them are good. Julie's good as well. I don't know what team Julie actually is. Like, what his hero team is. Do you know what I mean? You currently have 1 mil. Yeah, I think we got to that. No worries. How are we, Jelani, son? What's to do with 100k? You can follow me on stream, Jamie, because we're going to be doing low budget today. You don't do the hero packs after because you're sensible. Yeah, but you got to gamble. I thought I invested for the 99 stat. Oh, to be fair, Mixo, that's because everyone got cooked by the Scream cards, right? You're not the only one, boys. Boys, if you invest in the Scream cards, we deliberately stayed clear. They were clearly over-invested, but it's hard to, obviously he's a special card. He's a hero. It's hard to know, but they were obviously over-invested. I just didn't realize how much. It was hard to predict they were going to go down that much. Kind of ridiculous what happens to them. He is really expensive. That's... Hang on a minute. I got the wrong card type in. That's ridiculously expensive for that card, no? I know he's a good card. But is that not ridiculously expensive? Maybe not. I don't know. It feels too much. You have Food Chase bought 280 and they go and make 3... Oh, you... Rishi, son, surely you knew that was coming, though. We knew that was coming today. It still could be okay, to be fair, if you bought earlier today. Copy one with the follow legend, son. How are we? Justin, guess who you got? Talk to me, Justin. Who did we get? Where are we selling 88s? Right now. Lazy sell. Julie should be Marseille. Maybe that's why he's a bit stinky. Like I say, boys, my personal favourite is Rios still. Boys, this card got demand from 200k to 250k. He got demand from 200k to... Obviously, it's because the promos are just out. But that's really low. Look at the stats on the card. Pullet gang with that playstyle. No passing playstyles makes him a bit meh. You know what I mean? Make sure to follow. You're a legend, son. We'll get you on some coins tonight. Don't worry, boss. You got Nico Williams, cold. Oh, shit. 87 from the campaign pack. That is cold. Justin, that is cold. Should you do Icon pack or hero? In my opinion, Icon, but you do you, boss. Lazy sell for how much? Just a couple thousand coins more, Finley. Lazy selling's not an exact science. The number I give you might not be the best one. Lazy selling's like I've said before. Lazy sell for not very much, like not much higher, you'll sell more but less profit. And you lazy sell for a lot higher, then you're not going to sell many. But if they do sell, it's a lot of profit. So kind of a bit of give and take. Food today was down heaps, just felt too low. Yeah, but Rishi, the 3 times repeatable is a bit much. What did you buy for? 280. Did you say you buy for 280, yeah? If we can actually search this, is it going to kick me out? Shit, I've lost my phone. I have a phone somewhere. Let's go find my phone at some point. Yeah, I can see you buying at 280. He can keep rising into the night. I don't mind that. Is Milito or Militao LMF? Which one? Milito or Militao? DV TikTok chat? Yeah, of course, boss. How are we? Should we keep Dewey in case he goes up? If you don't need the coins, he is still a fine hold because he is discard. We picked him up at literally discard. But to be honest, I don't... Oh, wrong, Dewey. I don't see him rising. And for 95% of people, I'd just say quick sell. I quick sold mine. And lost no coins, you know what I mean? For 99% of people, I just think you quick sell him. He's still this price, right? If he was any higher, people would be selling. Oh, he's coming up very slowly. Like, unbelievably slowly. Maybe you can hold. There's not a lot of supply on him, to be honest. Luca, how are we, son? Bike man, how are we? Luca, bike man, how are you? Luca is finally here. XO, how are we as well? What's the trade with 120k? Right, boys, let me get into some of my favourite methods tonight. Of course. Can you check company on the market? Yeah, but you need to talk to me about it. Talk to me what you bought for. Talk to me what you bought for. You said I can't remember his price, boys, to be honest. It's somewhere around here. 480, but that sells. He's really 490. The 480 sells. Talk to me what price? Exotic is here. The boy. Not worth it. A Doku Evo is just as good as him. Wait, who's that? Yes, they do go down a bit later in the night. Yes, yeah, they do. The UCL promos do. When I'm showing you that Rios card, I'm just saying that I like that card, right? Another card I don't mind is Xavi Simons. These are the cheaper ones. The expensive ones normally do really well as well. But, like, how many people really have the budget for that? This guy's really cheap, no? And I thought he was really cheap. I prefer Rios than him at this price, to be fair. I thought it'd be cheaper. But he gets, you know, Premier League hype, basically. Again, not now, though. You're looking to buy later. You're looking to buy later, in my opinion. You bought for 488 and he's 490. It looks like he's at the same price then. So I don't love it, Mason. I don't love it because you could get an undercut on that. When did you buy? If YouTube haven't lost a 1 mil on Scream. Oh, that is rough, Hoy. No, Hoy, that is rough. But then, like I say, so many people did. So many people did. You want to go in Estevao? You have to go then, and the stream just started back in 20. No worries, exactly. See you in a bit, son. Radix, son, just subscribe to Twitch Prime. What a legend, boss. Right, like, how are we, boss? I'm not seeing you say anything in chat. I hope you are good. I hope you're good. Maybe you're just chilling. I hope you are good, boss. What a guy. What a guguy. Murph, you like my Forest past and present? Oh, Murph, I've not seen it. Talk to me, Murph. Put it in the Discord. But remember, we'll look at Discord later, 100%. You got 50 84s on 1k bids, looking at least 20 of them to win. Yeah, you'll win them. You can win, boys, you can win bids on fodder all night. Right, let me jump into some stuff, right? This is the method I was talking about to Abdo, and if we all jump on it, obviously, you know, less success, right? But it does work. The one I specifically like is doing min buy now shadow buys. They were 12k, right? These just sell really well. There's a lot more on the market, and I'd avoid all of her. Like, when you've got cards like this that are clearly not getting bought, I'd avoid these cards, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? Kapoor, you legend as well. How are you, Kapoor? So I'd avoid the cards on the market, right? Because, for example, if another Vignola pops, unless she pops up for like 10.50, she's clearly not selling at that price. Same with some of these cards here. And FG as well, boss. You legend, boys. You're all big, huge legends. I appreciate you guys. And essentially, by the way, on this one, you just compare price back and out and looking for cards that pop up for 11 and below. This one's great on some cards. We got the Pablo Fornals before, made like 2-3k profit, right? Some cards are much less profit. It takes a lot of learning, this one. You can definitely lose coins if you do it wrong, but each card, because it's near discard, you lose maximum tax on the card. That's why we like it. That's why we like it. You found my phone? No, you didn't find my phone. I want to buy it back. I'm going to go find that. I literally don't know where it is, and I need it. I have a phone somewhere lying around. Might be in the kitchen. I'll go run and get it in a second. G, do I support Liverpool? Yes, sadly. So look, he's 11,250 there, but there's one here at 12 that's not selling, so I don't love it. I don't love it. I almost want... Like, someone will probably buy that. Yeah, I don't love it, though. Because you're going to sell that for 12 and nearly break even, and he might not even sell for 12. CJ, you're a Liverpool fan too. We're going to not speak about it. Do you know what I mean? There you go. That Gunter's fine at 11, right? If you guys are on the filter, that's fine. That Gunter's fine at 11. Like, what does he sell for? He's normally quite a small profit one, but you get the example, right? With a shadow, Gunter. And especially if you're on PC, boys. A lot of you guys on PC ask for methods that are better on PC, and it sounds like this one is. I imagine he's not much more. He was 11 on the market. I imagine he's like 13. 12,750, 12,750. He looks like he's 12.5. 12.5. It looks like 12,250s Insta. Yeah, 12,250 Instas, but 12.5 sells. So not much more. What am I trading for? What, like a player? A player creeps. Should I invest in prime time? I have a 220k? Nah, I don't love it. Boys, if you got like less coins than that, I don't love it. You got 1 mil to lose. You got 1 mil to lose. I'm struggling with 200k. Coffee, talk to me again, son. Kapoor, by the way. I think I missed that. How are you, Kapoor, son? Sorry if I missed things, boys. I'm a little bit all over the place. Liverpool lost just through me. Gunter's 14 on PC. So, yeah, you guys have bigger gaps because there's less cards. But you get the concept, right? The reason you put your filter to 12 and you don't just snipe is because he might sell with a shadow, right? I'm not sure if he does. Let's check him. Actually, no, he definitely doesn't because he's got 99 defending. It's still worth checking, though. You never know with FIFA players. Legend, Creeby, son. How are we? Follow the Twitch. What a boy, Creeby. You never know. He's got 99 defending, but he's still worth checking. See, look, he's there at 12. I just don't love it because he's got 99 defending. So it takes a bit of a special person to buy it. Because you can just put a catalyst on him, which is way better. It kind of looks like he sells, you know. You might be able to sell that. Honestly, you might genuinely be able to sell him at 14. So someone want to gamble on that if you've got more coins. I don't mind it, to be honest. I know it's stupid, but people are stupid, so. Geeky, how are we? What player or style? Creepy and the method we're doing now, maybe? Is that talk to me? Oh, at 160k anything? Yeah, not to invest in, though. Boys, anyone on below 200k is looking for a brain-dead investment. You're never going to make any coins. It doesn't really work like that. Do you get what I mean? But I can talk you through why. Love your YouTube vid. You're a legend, son. I appreciate that. Everyone do your daily bronze and silver packs. I back that 100%. Boys, do your dailies. They're so worth it. EA don't do much good, right? When they do something good, don't take advantage, do take advantage of it. She doesn't sell for much more. I just know a lot of these prices, boys, because I've done it a little bit. But a lot of them I also don't know. You just learn it as you go along. You learn it as you go along. Some of them are like 3k profit, some are 200 coins, some are just not profit. Gee, what do I get from the campaign? I've not done it on the main account. Obviously, I'm not going to do it on the Trade to Glory account, waste the coins. But I can't open packs on the main account, so nothing. Do you know what I mean? Jamie L. How are we, Jamie, son? How are we? You got Blanc base 88. That is a huge dub, son. The timer between messages in the Ask Question Discord is rough when trying to stay active in there answering questions while sat here trading. Mo, the point of... Okay, I'm going to keep it like that, though, right? If you've seen... I don't love that 1150. So, boys, if you've seen... if you're in the Discord... If you're not in the Discord, I can... It's exclamation mark DC in the Twitch, right? It's a free Discord. But the Discord has a section called Ask Questions, right? And maybe this is just good to know if you're already in there. The Ask a Question section is deliberately for... Me and mods don't have... like, what's it called, slow-mo, like we have slow-mo protection, I guess. I don't know what you want to call it, but it basically means that I can sit and answer questions non-stop. The point of it is the trading chat and the investment opportunity chat get quite crowded, right? So it's impossible when I wake up in the morning to go through and answer everything. It's impossible. I do try my best, but it's really impossible. So the Ask a Question chat is just, if you need something answering and it's, you know, more centered towards me or a mod or someone you just want like trusted, like a little bit of knowledge from, you ask it in the answer or Ask a Question chat. And that's a good buy if you win that one. You ask it in the Ask a Question chat, and basically, like, we'll make sure we get to it, even if it's late. So the only way I can help with that is if we need more mods. We need more mods in the Discord, boys, basically, who are just, like, experienced traders. Or maybe you've just traded this year and you're getting really good at it, you know? You know what I mean? Do bronze pack method. It's so good. Bronze pack method is amazing. It's amazing. 88s, 89s continue to rise. Yes, they are still low tonight. I prefer buying late tonight, boys. If fodder rises late tonight, it's a mistake, but I don't... It's like, going to be high right now just from 6 o'clock SBCs. Champ sell-off later tonight, do you know what I mean? Isloff with the follow. What a legend, son. How are we? How are you, Isloff? Someone murder Koonde in VDV. Is someone struggling in champs again, Jaden? You need more mods. Yeah, Luca, that's the point. I don't need to change the channel. I just need more mods. Yeah, I don't like him at 12. So, boys, if you want mod applications on the Discord, I'm down for that. See, he's decent at 12. I sold one before at 4. I need to go... Get rid of the transfer list, man. I sold one before at 14.25. We'll try and go for 14.5, although we do need the coins back. Do I clear this? I like having some stuff here, to be honest. It's just good for video, like future videos to show, to be honest. That's all it is. You've been trading since FIFA 22. Yeah, but you're not very good at it, Murph, from what you tell me. What to do with 120k? Actively trade. This is a great method for 120k. Exactly what we're doing right now. Let me sell that 4 nails, actually. You'd be answering when no one is on, really. Yeah, boys, I will... Some of the boys, like Luca, you boys, right? I will definitely very, very soon, possibly even tomorrow, be making a lot of you boys mods. I say a lot, not a lot, but you get the point, right? We do need a few more in the Discord. So 100%, boys. I will only make you a mod if you obviously want to be a mod. There's no pressure, right? You've got 10 wins in champs. You're 2-0 in champs. How are we doing well in champs? How are you doing well in champs? What's up with the Jamaican thing? Family. Actually, Jamaican, basically. Yeah. I have Militown and Hanko SBC. Which one's coming out for Blanc? Oh, yeah, Hanko. It's Hanko. That Hanko SBC's past it already. You'll be a Twitch mod. Do I trust him? No. No. Do we trust him? No. You didn't want to rank me up now. I don't want to. You don't want it anymore. Abdo, to be fair, that's not what I said. No one's been Twitch modded, but you know. Or Discord modded. Take that attitude. What player would you go for if you have 40k? What... Creepsy, I'm confused what you mean, mate. Like, what do you mean, what player would I go for if I have 40k? I'm going to win none of these cards now we're doing it on stream. I was winning so many of these earlier. Now look at it. Fucking state of this. I'm gonna flick filters in a minute, boys. We're doing low budget. Like I say, the whole point of tonight is to look at investments for Team of the Week and UCL, right? I'll actually flip to it now. Let's look at fodder now. So a lot of people talk about fodder and they're panicking, right? Let's have a look at the cheapest buy rating. Fodder pretty much around the boards a hold, right? 84s, you can still right now bid on at 1k and try and get lazies up to 1.5. 85s, they were before you could get bids at 2.9 when we were saying of getting them. They look like they're up, so you can hold them even longer if you want. But again, lazy sell. 86s are up the most. We were getting these on bid for like mid sixes, I think, or even low sixes. I think a lot of people were getting these on bids for 6k, right? So yeah, they're great. You could start lazy selling them right now for like 7.5, 7.6, and even like the high sevens, right? Again, they can be a hold. People will keep doing this hero pack into tomorrow, boys. It's absolutely fine. 87s, not gone up loads, but again, they're a hold. 88s are most definitely a hold because they're higher rating. And 89s, right? Yeah. There's nothing I'm like panic sell, right? Everything here is lazy sell. What we're going to be looking at later, if any of the fodder comes back down, we can go for it. We're more actually interested in the team of the week later, just in case it falls, right? These 86s we're very interested in if they get anywhere back down towards below 14k. And these 83s we're interested in if they get anywhere near discard, right? If they don't, fair enough. But these team of the weeks are supplied like crazy with foot champs. This one, boys, I am very interested in. What's his price graph today? He fell off a cliff at Friday, obviously. I just want to see his hourly today. He got to 35 in the morning. Yeah, boys, this one specifically. He looks like he's rebounding already. If tonight you can see this guy back around this price, below 29, maybe on bids or snipes, 29, 28. I love it. What is that? Gifted a subscription. Luca, don't throw me like that. Luca, you legend, son. I've told you. Fucking Luca, man. Luca, what a boy, son. I'll come and check in a second who got it. What a boy. That notification throws me off every time. My nan, she's class, by the way. And you can try and get her below 28. Basically, the reason on my nan quickly before I go and berate Luca is far reach plus and footwork is amazing. And he's a French special, going to be out of packs goalkeeper with amazing stats. All this takes is another French Pogba-like SBC, something like that, right? Another link, and he flies. Do you know what I mean? There's not many French goalkeepers, right? If you do this, players... I think a lot of people will invest in him, by the way. This is my nan. I think a lot of people will invest in him because of this exact reason. The French goalkeepers are... Because I don't actually know them top of my head. It's basically my nan, so obviously he's a better version, and then you're down to Chevalier, right? So you can already see the regular ones up to 14k. He's already up to 1.2k and it's been up the whole week as a Pogba. You can see why this are only 30k with upgraded playstyles, right? They changed his playstyle. It's the playstyles that matter. He doesn't have far reach at all on this one, and he has far reach plus on the other one, which is why it's so good. That playstyle is amazing. A lot of pros will start using him probably if he's any decent. Right, Luca, who got it? Freeze got it. Luca, you're a legend, son. You don't got to do that shit. What a boy. What a boy. Sorry, boys. If I miss something, just drop it in again. You can't choose who to give it to. You definitely can, though. I don't know how you do it, but you definitely can. Boys, it's worth checking if any of these sell with a shadow, by the way, like Woman Moy. Just in case. It's just worth checking. I'm going to guess they don't. Otherwise, you'd hope someone to snap them up right now, but yeah, she doesn't. 12. But it's good to learn the prices still. This is what I do to learn prices, at least. You wanted to give me once again. Oh, my God. Is he fucked up from coach? We'll do it. Thanks. The Hoy legend, some. Well, 88 to 89 rise. We've just said they're a hold. Yeah, 100%. Boys, you gotta listen, man. You gotta listen. It's all good. It's all good. You're gonna do Vidic, but I guess Blanc will do. Yeah, oh yeah. Don't do Vidic now. You got Blanc. Boys, anyone doing that play epic icon SBC? I don't love that, by the way. Again, you can go for it, but not a lot of coins. I want it to be like a really good deal. I want it to be a really good deal. Is anyone doing those icon player picks? Either of the two, the one with Schmeichel or the one with Zambrotta? Talk to me. Yo, G, you've helped me grind up to 500k. Let's go, son. Packed Saliba yesterday. Now I'm on 1.8. Oh, shit. You packed the new Saliba. Oh, my God. Hey, the luck was due. You've been grinding. You're on 1.8. Is icon trading the main high-end method? Yes, it is the main high-end method to master. Icon trading is not the only high-end method, and trading itself is not the only way to make coins high-end. High-end, you can now start investing. But learn icon trading as a #1 priority, right? Because icon trading is the #1 method that pretty much works for like 70% of the year. It just doesn't work in that, like, icon trading is not the best when team of the season and footies is out because, like, obviously, right? It still does work, by the way, but it's just not the best. But yeah, and it works every FIFA as well. There's not been a FIFA where, like, no, icon trading's been dead. It doesn't work like that. That's why I suggest learning it, is more because of how good it is, consistently. You reckon I should do filters or 1x1 chem style? I think filters, right? I think filters. Mate, I'm dead. That's your name on Twitch. What a legend, son. I really do appreciate that with the Twitch Prime. Like I say, you boys don't have to spend that on me. There's better people, but I really do appreciate that. What a guy. What is icon trading? We'll jump into it in a second. I want to show the chem style filter, right? Icon trading is genuinely buying icons when they're low and selling when they're high. I know it's a bit stupid when you say it like that, but that is what it is. It's just learning the lows and highs. Little Lizard as well, boys. You guys are crazy, man. Is that a hype train or something? I don't really get Twitch. Did Jaden let you have the prime? Did Jaden let you have the house prime? What a legend, son. I appreciate that. How are you, by the way? I've not seen you in a while. What a guy. I'll jump into icon trading in a bit, boys. If you've got 300, 400k plus, you can definitely start it. It's just better when you've got a mil plus, basically. You know what I mean? That's all it is. You have 200k. What shall I do with it? We're going to be trading. Low budget is still great for 200k. I'll jump into it. Informs tonight. The method we've just been doing with the special cards is great, by the way. Money trading coming. Boys, you guys would not believe the lack of money you make from the Twitch stuff. Honestly, don't worry about that. It's more that I appreciate you boys choosing to see the Twitch primes on me, really. What is the highest budget to still do low budget? Lundis had 3 million coins and still does chem style trading. Lundis makes more coins than me. He makes more coins than anyone in here, right? Lundis will always do because of how much he does it and how much he loves doing it. No glaze, he just enjoys doing it. That's crazy, by the way. The fact that that's just sat there is crazy. Basically, he loves doing it and he still does chem style trading on like 3 mil. There's not a limit. You don't need to do it whenever you don't want to do it. You cannot do anything else but low budget until about 300, 400k. But if you just did high budget at 300, 400k, you'll be hard stuck. That EKTK, by the way, boys, that we just picked up for 1k on the filter, I believe, unless he's come crashing down, because he could have, by the way, I don't actually know. He's been like 2.5 for a while. He is... Oh, that 1.8 is going to get bought from me. Yeah, we'll buy that. So we'll buy the 1.8. Not as much demand on him right now, because people are finishing their champs games, but it should still sell at 2.5. Well, this one at... I don't really want to... If he's listed at 2.4, I'm going to start bringing the price down. Very, very careful with that. What should I do with 500k? Davidson, you can start looking at high budget, but I think low budget is going to be great. Boys, we'll keep looking at primes, UCL cards. I'm going to keep looking at team of the weeks. That'll be more towards the end of the stream because they should drop into the night, right? I don't want to sit and look at them constantly now, 6 till 7 o'clock, 7 till 8 o'clock, because it's kind of pointless. But informs and special cards, as an investment, if you're looking more to invest, we'll look a lot more towards the end of the stream. Probably how we'll end it. Right now, it's more trading, but that'd be great with 500k. 600k should just start icon trading, yes. But you need to still be doing low budget to get towards that a mil, basically. And he never gets banned. Yeah, he actually doesn't. He knows what he's doing. Check Rios right now. Why, Jack? Wait, why? Talk to me. Why? Who do you buy with 200k? I guess that same logic applies. Same trading. Yeah, I'll go over the icon method in a second. I do want to go over this one first because it actually was making me more coins. This is the generic hunter filter, boys. This is just chem style trading. This is simply one way to chem style trade, and it's by far not the best way. I'm just going to buy this because otherwise the filter won't work. You're welcome, boys, if you want to sit and hunter trade. Basically, this is it right here. You're looking for hunters at 1,000 coins, not open bids, what I'm in about. And all you're going to be doing is compare price backing out and buying anything for 800 coins and below. And a lot of the cards you can buy at 1,000 coins. It just takes knowledge to learn chem style trading. This is just one way to chem style trade, boys. But a lot of you, right, are not convinced by low budget. The reason I'm specifically showing you this is the one we did on Friday. I made like, I don't know how many coins it was. We made a ridiculous amount of coins doing it though. I think we made something like 50k in an hour just because of Iosi Perez and EKTK with the Evos, but it was ridiculous, right? And 50k in an hour, you can't really do, well, you could do icon trading, but you're going to sell the cards overnight, so it's a little bit different. And icon trading, you can also lose coins on, whereas this, you basically can't. What about 200k? It's the exact same. 200k is low budget, right? I think people have different, like, a different sad truth about what low budget is. Anything below a mil is low budget, boys, on FIFA. The difference is you can start doing the high budget methods like 300, 400, 500k. It's not high budget though. There's people on like 10, 15 mil. I mean, like, it's just not. It's sad. This account's on 100k. I'm on low budget for a while on the new account. You have 20k. Any advice? Sad emoji. You hate trading. You're here for the vibes, and I respect it, son. You hate trading. Sure. Back in Abdo, that half of that is not English. I don't know if it's from. I don't know if it's Belgium. What do Belgium speak? Don't Belgium just speak everything? Belgium speaks everything. You got Rios for 91, Jack. We're not looking. I'm not gonna lie to you, Jack. Maybe that'll work, but you might want to sell him like in a couple hours. I'm not looking to buy any of the UCL cards now. I think one of them EKTKs just sold. He did at 2.4. There you go. The Roos man, how are you, son? I'm not good because of Liverpool, but I'm trying to make sure we keep up the mood because otherwise, what would be the point? What would be the point? Do I invest in Informs? You have 220k. It can definitely be the play tonight. Just understand with Informs, boys, it could be a 2 or 3 day hold. So if you're looking to trade on Monday and Tuesday, right? Probably not the one for you. Oh, can I explain what to do? 100%. What's your budget, son? Boys, I've just missed a bunch of messages because of this chat. Let me know. Drop them again. Really want to invest in Dan Burn. New card. Can you give me some good advice on it? Good investment. I don't love it in general. If you're going to invest on it, it's going to be tonight, okay? It's going to be tonight at the end of Weekend League Supply. Track the card. Keep tracking it moving. It's going to be tonight is your best bet. It goes out of packs tomorrow at 6 o'clock. No one really gets much supply on Monday. So I actually don't mind it in that sense. I just don't like it because Dan Burn's shite. Like, the card is not as good as the price. It's not in-game. It's not that good. I'm Belgian. That is not our language. What do you speak in Belgium? I thought it was a bunch of languages. City, Cheddar, we're not doing that, Cheddar. What's up, General, son? How are we? Have you been cooking today? I know you love trading on the weekend, surely. You boys, you trade a lot better than everyone else, or trade a lot more, as in you just, you've been doing it for longer. You boys surely should know by now that trading on the weekend is just the one. If this filter's slow, by the way, or if any of the chem style filters are slow, go on to the 1x1 method that Lunda speaks about in the Discord in the trading tips channel. The 1x1 method is designed basically for when the market's slower. You can speak 6 languages. Fuck, that's made me feel like shit, Abdo. Relax. I can speak English, though, and I guarantee more people in the world speak English than the other 5 languages you speak combined, so... Unless you speak Spanish. If you speak Spanish, you've got me. Dutch, French, and German. I said French. That's a great one, boys. So I guess someone's on that filter. Go and check the price of that Perez. I was too busy taking a piss out of Abdo, but that filter is amazing, because that Perez has like a 3k gap right now, right? Again, anytime I do a filter on stream, it pretty much ruins it for the next 10 minutes. But still, I think it's worth showing because it did make me so many coins, right? This is just one filter. You can do the exact same with Anchor. You can do the exact same with Shadow. You can do the exact same with individual players like Ferland Mendy, Balde, Frimpong, Camavinga, right? I can see Air 750. I should not have been doing this on stream, but you get the gist, boys. You get the gist, right? It's an amazing filter. Again, do that off stream and no one's doing it. The next one, like I say, is the individual players. Even if you're on a higher budget, I can't stress enough, man, how good Chemstar trading is on good days. It's not the only thing to be doing. Silvers, by the way. Silvers were low today. I was debating picking some up. We'll jump into that in a second as well. Bradley got cut, Cheddar. We're not doing it. You got around 70k. What to do? This is perfect for you, the Chemstar trading. When's the best time to buy Militao's UCL? He crashed from 1 mil to 830k. Generals, tonight will definitely be it. We're going to take a look. I'm in no rush to buy them in terms of, like, time. Obviously, I can't buy them on this account, but you get the point, right? But it's going to be tonight. We're going to go over it more at the end of the stream. He is 5k with a Shadow pretty consistently. What is he without? Yeah, he's got a nice gap. That's an absolutely fine gap. Is he like 3.8? 500 coins on that, absolutely fine. Or what is it? That's 750 coins profit, isn't it? That's a great gap, because he normally pops quite a lot as well. Probably thinking to invest in it because of the leaked Nike. Oh, the Pope thing is what you wanted. The problem is, right? Go for it. Go for it if you really want. What you need to understand with link investment, boys, people buy goalkeepers as the link, right? It's the same with fullbacks and centre-backs. No one tries to link centre-backs. Boys, this pretty much sums up link investing, in my opinion. I think link investing is a bit dead. It only works in very specific circumstances, like when you have the Pogba SBC that's mass completed, so people desperately need links to it, right? But with the Pope as an example, no one looks to link goalkeepers, left-backs, and right-backs. What they will do is, if they get a new attacker SBC, they will look to link them with goalkeepers, centre-backs, left-backs, and right-backs, right? Nick Pope's the type of card where, I know he's not on the market, but if he was on the market and we got an Anthony Gordon SBC, so I know again, the Anthony Gordon's a live card. You can see it's a bit of a hypothetical, but you get where I'm going from, right? Who is on this filter? I need to stop doing this shit on stream. Yeah, if we got an Anthony Gordon SBC and the Pope card was on the market, he would fly because he's a perfect link and he's just a goalkeeper. People want a link that won't affect their team, right? They want a defender, a goalkeeper. Does that make sense? Hey, mate, I'm on 220k at the moment. I'm doing a die bar to glory. You're 30k from his screen. Best way to make those coins back apart from the moment's consumables grind. Yes, it is things like this, 100%. Basically, any boys like Piggy, if you're on low budget tonight, honestly, watch what I'm doing as well as like what I'm talking about, because I'm going to be doing low budget, right? Chem style trading specifically tonight, as I don't really want to mass bid with, we didn't really get any supply, so there's nothing to be to mass bid on. Silvers are great. I want to show this, yeah. Let's show Brackelman. Be lurking for the next hour, Luca. Luca, whatever you're doing, son, smash it. You might be playing champs, I'm not sure. Late night Sunday champs, by the way, boys, is great. Yes, this is the one, boys. He's a little bit up, right? He's been around 1,000 coins all day today. He's been around. Don't go and buy this. These aren't great prices. Look for undercuts and bids. He's been 1,000 coins all day today, and he normally sells for 2k. And remember, the silver tournament's next week, right? Blackman, who normally sells for 2.5k, he's been around 1,500 coins, right? Again, snipes and bids, you can go and look. That's got an anchor on. You can just go and buy that. Zoot, you legend for the follow. Absolute legend, how are we? What time for Militao? I'm watching a Barca game in 45 mins. Generals, as late as possible tonight, you'll start rising. Take a look. You need to track the card. When it's a high budget card, you've got to track the price, watching it going down and up. Do you know what I mean? Piggy as well, and Afiordo. You two picking Afiordo, Zoot. You legends, boys. I really appreciate that. Genuinely. Not champs. Yeah, I'm going to say, save your mental. Save your mental. But yeah, boys, in general, my point around silvers is just they look low. They look low. Filbert as well. Is it Flibbert? How is that not Filbert? How is that name not Filbert? How are you, Flibbert? Oh, boy. Where's Oku? Is he low? No, so he's not, right? Why is he this high? We were picking him up the other day on Thursday, boys. You would have seen him for like 1,000 coins, or some of it as low as like discard. So I don't know why, but some silvers seem high, some seems low. Just take a look, okay? Here's another example. Dorgu's obviously really high. Silas is too popular. Cognac. What about Claudio Gomez? He goes really high at the minute. You've got the silver spreadsheet in Discord, by the way. Use that. But it's just something I noticed today. That a lot of these were quite low. He's high. So maybe, it's, you know, just go through and check. Some of them are quite low. I don't know why, to be honest. He's obviously not. But you might be able to find some undercuts. I don't know if we got silver supply. I don't think we did today. Quincy with the follow as well. You legend. How are you, boss? You're doing well, mate. Your content is class. I rip boys. You don't understand that. Makes me feel happy. I really do appreciate that because it's helping people. 300k, what to do? Low budget. I'll jump into it in a second. Right? Boys, the main methods I do want to touch on tonight over and over again is that special card method. It is the chem styles. Mass bidding tonight we're going to avoid because there's not much supply. You can definitely do it on some of the better cards like chem styles and manager leagues. But there's just so much else to be doing right now that I don't love it. Dorgu is an insane high. Yeah, on the main account, I went and sold all my Dorgus for 7k. I bought them all for like 2k, 2.5, right? So I've just made 5k and I had like 20 cards. It was ridiculous. Like something like 100k just by selling them. Absolutely crazy. You reckon I can win a Dybala bid board? No, just ignore it. No, leave it. If you did it enough times, yes, but then you probably crash in price after you do it. You know what I mean? Quinton, you're doing well. We love to hear it, Quinton, son. We love to hear it. I'm going to quickly go back to the Hunter filter, hoping that you boys have all fucked it off. If you are, I'm going to win a card. Watch. Love your videos. Much better than paid Discords. Honestly, like I say, I really do appreciate that, boys. If we're helping you out, it makes me feel happy. Fuck, you guys are still on the filter. Rat bastards. Boys, use this one off stream, obviously, or when we're not streaming. Absolutely amazing. You can do the same thing with Shadow and Anchor, but I'm going to level with you guys. This one's better. This one's better. I'm not going to win any, man. He sells like 4k. That's crazy. There's crazy coins in that filter right now that I'm not even going to get. Cleater is kind of good at the moment. Oh, yeah, but you're on PC Abdo, so I can't even check it. Should I just not invest then, or can he rise out of packs? Who's this, Kapoor? Yeah, Kapoor, I would choose not to invest. He can definitely rise, but I don't think the card's that good. He can definitely rise. He can. And if he does, I'm sorry, son, but it'd be a bit weird if he did, in my opinion. I think there's better investments with the UCL cards. I wouldn't, like, no one's going to buy Dan Burn because they've suddenly got Pope in their team. Do you know what I mean? Champions League cards too risky? No, Fioro, not at all. Everyone said that about Scream, didn't they? So I say not at all. Maybe they are. But I don't have the coins on the Trade to Glory. I'll tell you right now, if I was on the Trade to Glory a few weeks from now and I had 500k, that Rios is where I'd be looking. If I had more coins, the Militao, the Saliba, the Giuli I really like. He's a French hero. You can't go wrong. There's some cards that I really like look of. Xavi Simmons has a bit of Prem hype. Avoid Wisser on this filter, by the way, boys. Avoid Wisser and Keane. Where in the Discord is the silver spreadsheet? If you go to Trading, the channel that's just called Trading, and you go to the pinned messages, it is in there. You have to scroll down a little bit. Do you know what I mean? That's what I mean. Quick slips, you legend, son. What a boy, the Twitch Prime. Boys, and like I say, choosing your Twitch Prime on me. There's definitely better people, but I really appreciate that. Pavlovic looking good. I've not checked the price on him. I've not checked the price on Pavlovic. I have other cards I prefer more. The reason I like Pavlovic in general is because it's Bayern. I don't think he's a very sought-after card, but Bayern looks so good right now that I wonder if there'll just be a bit of Bayern hype. Do you get what I mean? Benfica have been so bad, yeah, but his card is amazing. Afioro, I feel like I've started this, boys. I didn't mean that. Afioro, you legend, boss, as well with the Twitch Prime. That's not what I meant to happen, but you legend. Honestly, what a legend. Yeah, no, Benfica stink, but the Rios card's that good. I think he's worth more than 100k without any upgrades. So, he doesn't have any passing play styles. That is the one thing, and passing play styles are crucial, man. What time for Militao? Watching the Barca game? Yeah, Generals, I was sorry, son. I was saying, basically, it's so hard to call a time. I would just have to think you have to track that card. You've got to track that card because he's such an expensive card. He can, you know, there's so little supply on him that he can fall and rise almost for no reason within like 10 minutes, right? So track that card and keep an eye on it tonight. It'll be late tonight, basically. YouTube content is great. Afiora, what a boy, man. Oh, boy. You bought Burn for 303 this morning. I'm hoping he goes up big when he's out of packs. Yeah, I've just said, Viper, I don't love it. But again, I'm not going to sit here and, you know, tell you that I'm an all-seeing guy who can prove that can't go up. I just don't like it. It's the first time we're getting the Man of the Match cards this year. They normally have very little supply, so maybe we might get away with it because of the supply, right? Yeah, I'm getting off this filter, boys. You can have it. Fairs, you win. What can you do with 200k? We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it now. That filter is great for 200k. You're on low budget. The next one I'm going to jump into is another filter. It's going to be special card chem style trading. Because that one, too many people are on. DOS Attack, you legend as well, boss. How are you, son? 47 as well. What's the 47 mean? Just want to brack him over 350 to a hold to the tourney. Nah, boys, if you win people like brack him over 350, I would only hold him to the tourney if you're already planning on holding. Right now, I'd sell for 1.5 to 2k, wait for him to rise to that, get him gone, and just reinvest the coins, right? If you're already holding cards to the tournament, go for it. How many subs are... Exactly, Lenny. Wow, I got this... I said Lenny. Little Lizard, son. Exactly. Well, yeah, I mean, just rolling in the money, Clint. 100% does it. Quick slip, you're the goat, man. Deserved. Where's the gifted subs for you, Jay? You know what I mean? Where's Gerfal? Remember Gerfal? Can you get to go through mass bidding? Yes, 100%. Let me go through icons first, though, because I did say icons, right, boys? Let me go through icons as well, right? Just your favorite number, 47. I don't mind it. It's decent. Decent. Boys, this is my favorite way to trade icons. I think I show you a few different ways to do it. I'm not going to lie to you. I think just do this way, right? Pick your budget. It's up to you, boys. Pick your budget, right? Because if you're on 700k, your budget is not 700k. Your budget's probably like 300k because you want to be picking up multiple cards. That is the most important thing. If you want to do icon trading at 300k, you're kind of screwing yourself a little bit because you can only pick up 1 or 2 cards max, but you do you, okay? Some people want to icon trade. Let's say your budget was 300k. I always recommend putting 100k min in just to get rid of some of the stinky cards. You can play around with that. You can put 95k and 90. It doesn't really matter, but, you know, put 100k in, whatever. And then put max buy price to, you know, tick down to reset the filter. And then you're going to go to the 59th minute, okay? If you go to the 59th minute and it takes too long to get to the last page, then lower your price range you're looking at, right? Either up the min by now or lower the max by now. But essentially, boys, icon trading, because it's not like a filter or a method, this is why this is the filter, right? You're just searching icons to buy at lows. So this is why the filter is so generic, right? But you're going to go to the 59th. And then all you're going to do is, when you first started icon trading, like, these prices will literally mean nothing to you. That is fine, right? All you're going to do, right? Let's say this is your first ever search doing, I'm not listening to that, Pom. Let's say this is your first ever search doing icon trading. I would suggest you go and learn the price of Burkamp, Laudrup, Mort, Nesta, and Veron, and Lampard, and Foodie. Just in your first search, right? And the way you do prices off sales history, let's jump into it. I know I show this a lot on stream, but I think some people like look at it and they can't understand it. But it's less complicated than you're trying to like get out of, right? You've got to be careful with icons that they don't go down for other reasons. For example, today, you know, we got the pick with Zambrotta and SEN in, so don't trade with Zambrotta and SEN. But let's say you're checking the price of Foodie, right? You go on Foot GG, because that's the best sale prices. If you're on PC, you have to use Footbin, but, you know, I prefer Foot GG. And you're looking at these sale prices here, and you're looking within, even on Foot GG, bro. Look at the last one they've got, 5 hours. It's just not great. They really have bad data this year. Normally it's better, and hopefully it fixes. But you're checking what are the local highs and the local lows. So basically, what are consistent highs and consistent lows? So consistently, she seems to get to 200k, 200k. She seems to get, because these are coin transfers. So she seems to consistently get for 200k. And you can't really see the lows on here, and the reason you can't see the lows is because the most recent sale was 5 hours ago. The lows will have been since then. But you at least know what she sells for, right? She sells for, I guess you can see some of the lows here, right? You see some of the lows here, boys? I guess there's some there. But you can see that consistently, she goes for 200k at a high. And right now, she's 170k, right? The reason that's probably not a good buy now is because you have none of the earlier sale data. The one I'm looking at, and you guys can't see, is 168k. And you can see, right, she's got 169k there. She appears to fell off a cliff. So we need to go back. It's so annoying they don't have sales data. Let me show you what I mean. The second thing you're looking for is an undercut. So she's 168k, which on sales data looks good. But if you scroll on the market here, and there's one at 170 there, there's one at 171, there's another at 170, there's two at 169, there's one at 170. This is not an undercut, right? Which means you can wait for an undercut. You could sit, I don't know where that Foodie's gone. Maybe someone bought her. But you could sit on that 169 and wait for an undercut. She looks like she's at an okay price. The market's low already. You can wait for an undercut. Remember, we got the icon pack today, so that's why a lot of them are low. This Hunter filter is snapping right now. It's class. There's too many people on it that I can't do it on stream. You bought Prime Hero Fuji for 1.65. Now he's 1 mil. What the fuck do I do? It was 7 days ago. Oh, so you just bought him for the team. Matthew, you sell him and we're lucky that you just don't do that thing again, right? You sell him and you don't do that again. Now, if you bought him for the team, you bought him for the team. Like, what can you do? What did I miss? I missed Pom calling me out. I don't care about that. I'm just going to ignore him. Owen usually good. He's down to 200k last I checked. Yeah, I think the market's a little bit cooked, boys. Another way you can do it, if you think the market's cooked on a whole, because when, basically, boys, if the whole market goes down, you can't just buy anything, right? You want to buy what's either down the most or most likely to go up. You can use some of the tools like the Foot GG momentum thing, where, look, this is what's down the most in 6 hours. Obviously, he got the SBC, which is why he's obviously down the most. This is why I'm, most interested in him. This Salgado's down. I mean, he should be linked to Real Madrid, right? So you'd think if he's linked to Real Madrid, he'll be great. I don't really like him as a right back. Can he play centre back? No ball knowledge. Nah, is he the 85 pace right back? He's expensive though. Yeah, the Ametch is fine. He looks really good. I still prefer the Rios. Haaland looks great at a low budget. Boney looks great as well. Militao, like I said, looks great. You can see some of the ones that are down the most. You can see mine on there down. This Georgia's probably looks really good, by the way. She's got great stats. But you should be able to see that some icons are down as well. You can see where the whole market's down. That Foodie seems down more than she should be. But maybe the FUT GG sales data being old just doesn't help. Is it old on all the cards, or is it just Foodie? Now, see how it's old on all the cards? Boys, if you're going to icon trade right now, be careful with this. You can check a few different sites to see if any of them have got any good sales data. FUTBin, you have to go to market here. November 8th, 1. Yeah, see that? Is that yesterday morning? Yesterday morning. And then you can check FUTWiz, I guess. God, these are shocking. These are shocking. These are shocking. FUT GG is still the best. It just looks like they're really bad with data this year. Normally, it's like never a problem, especially on icons. It's sometimes a problem on like lower end cards like silvers. Where's FUTWiz sales data? I haven't got a Scooby. I never used this. Sold price is there. 26th of October. Jesus Christ. So they just don't have it. Look at this. The current low has been updated 56 seconds ago, but they've not updated a sale in like 3 weeks, 2 weeks. So yeah, I guess don't use FUTWiz then. Jesus. I think I even say in my icon video, use FUTWin because it was like recorded way before then. Wrong screen right there, boys. What you say, Gene? Doku? What? No, I'm not doing it. We're not doing Doku talk. We're not doing Doku talk. Not a chance. When would you sell fodder? You can start to lazy sell right now. Fodder just seems like it'll be on the rise for the early part of the week, right? We've got great SBCs and people will still be completing them tomorrow. Think about it like this, boys, right? Let's say you did a hero pick, right? This is how I think about it. Let's say you did a hero pick, right? Or hero pack, sorry. You can... Oh, I don't like that. You can do 2 more, right? You can do 2 more hero packs. You will probably only get that fodder throughout the early part of the week. Say we get content on Monday or we get content Tuesday. You get a bit more fodder and you go buy a little bit more fodder to go and do the rest of the hero packs, right? The people will still be doing those hero packs and icon packs and stuff early part of the week with no real supply unless EA cooked for some reason. So fodder's great to hold into the week, but you're just looking to lazy sell now. Rios back to 100. If he gets up to, I was saying, Jack, right? Because there can definitely be a rise up towards 8, 9, 10 p.m. If he at any point gets to 1.5 to 110, sell. Because he then probably comes back down. He then probably comes like that. So, like back into the night when there's more supply on the card. Especially a lower end card like him. How could a PC player track that? Sales history, Prion, is really annoying. Honestly, on console, you can't even track it right now. It's never, like, been an issue before. Like, sales history is not a thing where it's like, oh, it's good today, bad tomorrow. It's normally just fine. I wonder if there's something that EA have done this year that's fucked the back end to where sales data across the board shite. Hopefully, it just fixes itself across all 3 of them. I had to go for a minute. These heroes rebounded nicely. Glad I went in. Yeah, we talk about it, Rishi, don't we? We talk about it all the time. If you look in the what to trade today section on the Discord, we say the best time to buy heroes is before a hero pack. It's so counterintuitive. He's an amazing one. I need to be quicker on this filter. He's an amazing one. The best time to buy heroes is before a hero pack, right? Because people like, especially the higher end ones, finally won a card. Jesus Christ, granddad fingers. Boys, if you're on this filter, right, you'll get better luck for the rest of the year if you go off it. Just rumors going around. A lot of you boys do not need to be on this, right? You're on 200k. The trade to glory is currently sat on 50. Be nice. The transfer market is so slow. Are you on old gen or anything like that? Or is it just slow internet? Could be slow internet. You're going to try reinvest before bed. It looks like you might nail it, Jack. I don't know what you get to. Oh, I'm slow on that. Never mind. You boys stink. You boys are awful. I'm joking. If you're not on this filter, don't get on it. I'm joking. Jesus. Why buy UCL later in, by the way? Curious. Militao is dipping heavy right now. Also, why won't they dip harder in the next 2 weeks considering the international break? You do not need to buy tonight. I'm not saying it's going to be the lowest point. The reason I want to buy tonight is for a couple of reasons. I say I want to buy. I can't buy. And I'm going to caveat this by saying Scream was very counterintuitive and just dipped. Ultimate Scream just dipped, right? Oh, he's a great buy. There's a few reasons, by the way. A few reasons, not by the way, but a few reasons for these cards, okay? Number one is the trend we've seen this year is cards rise earlier than you think because of investors. So it happened with Scream, right? The best time to buy Scream was 2 days before everyone else invested because then you could just sell towards them players, right? And then it got really low when they actually got their boosts because people overinvest and sell it. It'll be the same with UCL. If you buy tonight, it's more likely that people look to invest in the next few days, and you can, even if you want to, sell to them people. The second reason is that the dips on them look amazing. So, for example, that Rios card has just dipped like crazy. The dips look amazing. And even if, like, you forget the boost, right? The dips on that Rios card look like they're getting too low for just what his card is. And the third reason is that Sunday night is just always a good buy time for meta, and I prefer at the minute doing promo cards than gold meta. All that said, the Scream cards were awful, so I'm not saying anything's safe right now. I'm not saying that all of the UCL cards do well. I guess the last reason, but not really a reason, but what to look for tonight, but I guess it's the reason that you look for it overnight and not at 6 o'clock is, I would only invest in the UCL cards, right, that show demand between now and then later on, as people are buying the last, couple teams for champs, right? So, for example, if Rios got down to 90k, and a bit later he gets back up to 110, that's demand, right? He's gone up 20k, that's demand. I'd then look to buy him overnight, right? If Rios keeps going down, and he just keeps getting lower and lower, and there's no demand on the card, you need to be very careful when you buy. Because yes, that might still be a low point for him, but you've got to be very careful to time that low, because the low could be 5 in the morning, it could be midnight. Because you've not seen any demand on the card. You have no frame of reference of what you can get back up to. You don't know what the supply on it is. How is a good meta hero to invest in? Oh, is that how or who has it? Can you invest in prime time next Sunday? Possibly. Because there'll be a team 2. Right? Possibly because there'll be a team 2. I don't even mind with the UCL cards selling them like Wednesday and Thursday as other people are investing, right? Even though it seems counterintuitive. A lot of the trades this year, you're selling to other investors. But think about it with Weekend League supply. The cards like Rios get supplied a lot from Weekend League. I don't see him being supplied, too much throughout the week. I just think he's a good card at the price point. You know what I mean? That's another part of it. You're the guy who packed Socrates. Why is he down to 430? Morgan, we got some crazy content. But I still think you're fine to sell overnight. I don't need to panic. This is the worst possible time to sell. Because this is a really good time to trade and buy icons. If you've got a high budget, go buy icons. But still sell overnight. Can you please go through mass bidding quickly? Cherry Wilson. We'll go through now if you want. Nico Williams, good investment now? No, not for any reason, I don't think. No. You're going all in on Militao. Very risky. That is more than very risky, but I respect it. You know what, boys? We've got to start fresh. We've got to start fresh. Let's get rid of all of that. I'm going to check what these sell for, Cheddar, and we'll go into some mass bidding. Another low-budget method. I don't love it right now because there's just not a lot of supply. But I guess there is champ supply, so there's always that. If you're going to mass bid now, my opinion's fodder because it's low anyway. It's my opinion. Yo, this Xavi Siemens card is dropping and dropping. When's the best point for that to buy? Again, like I said, I think later on, Valley. I think later on. You might miss the initial dip. I think there'll be a second dip, which is fine. If you're selling these Ekatikes, but are you selling them? Sorry, not Ekatike. Oh, I guess both. Ekatike and Iosi Perez. Do not undercut. Do not undercut. List them for 3.5 and above, and list Ekatike for 2.5 and above. Do not undercut. You will very quickly bring the price of the cards down, which is then no profit in that method. Should I keep holding my 88s? Yes. I think you can start to lazy sell right now, yeah. Boys, all fodder again. Oh, he's great. 3k with a Hunter because he's in the Evo. These are all up because the Evo, boys. Yeah, 3k, 3.1. That is class. That is class. Look at the profit on that card. Really good. Sell Scream Marionette now or wait? I think you can sell overnight tonight. When does she lose the boost? Does anyone know when the Scream cards lose the boost? Because it's very dependent on when they lose the boost as well. I wonder if they crash and that happens, but I think she's fine to hold and sell overnight. Or sell into tomorrow morning, I mean. Do you think it's fine to buy Team of the Week Van der Ven at 90 and hold long term? No. I don't like that. He has so many other cards in Evos, I don't like that in general. He will eventually fit an Evo, but by the time he fits an Evo, he could be 100k, right? And then he goes back up to 200, but you could have just bought it at 100, right? That's why I don't like it long term. I don't win the cards like the one when he's got Evos and stuff. Okay, there's a 1.3 there, but is that the only one with a Hunter? Because he's got nothing else on the market. I'm tempted to buy that. Oh, there's loads. Yeah, sack that. I'm buying that. Cold. Try and sell for like 3k. I'll put one at 3.2 to try and list him high, and I'll have one at like 2.7 to try and actually get the sale. Is FUT been all right? For what, Rishi? For what? For icons? Inform's still going to drop. Possibly. I do think possibly. I think you guys forget. Look at that lazy sales, by the way. I do think you guys forget, or maybe you don't, but how much champ supply we get, especially on Informs. You get guaranteed Inform packs, right? Champ supplies the card pack most from Champ. That's what I should have said, but I was fucking stuttering. The card pack most from Champs is informs, so even more than fodder. So yeah, they still can. You invested around 300k in low rate or high rated fodder, I guess, and you've got around 550. What should I be doing today on the market? Icons. You can do an icon or two with that. Although icons, the buy window, you're looking to, you know, very quick because you're starting to get to the point in the night where icons are starting to rise as last people buy their weekend league teams, basically. You could also just hold off not to invest tonight. I don't mind that. If you're already invested in fodder, then you're willing to invest, right? So I don't mind holding off tonight and looking at informs and the prime time cards and fodder in general and other things. But like I say, two favorite investments are the prime time cards and the informs, basically. It'll just depend on price action. Don't explain mass bidding. You got an ad. Oh shit, is that ads already? Got ads on Twitch. Get berated with them. You bought for 125, now she's 110. Yeah, I don't see it going back up loads though. They're going to lose the 99 stats soon, right? So I don't see it going back up loads. I think they lose the 99 stats early this week. I'd finish, Cheddar. You ready? Use on that filter. Rat bastard. Now, man, is it down or something? It's incredibly slow right now. Oh, possibly, but I don't know. I mean, there's gotten fucking no sales history on it for about a day. It's just stupid. How cheap should we be buying icons for? Will they go back up later? No, you can buy icons at normal prices that are undercuts. You know what I mean? It's when you say buying cheaper, you're still buying at low points. Just look, if the whole icon market is low, you're just basically looking to undercut that. Best in two with 200k this evening. I think chem styles and special cards, Quinton, but we're going to go over mass bidding because I know if like Cheddar wants to, and I'm sure a few of you guys do. If you're going to mass bid tonight, I would use cards that are good for it. You know what could be great, by the way? Informs on a higher budget, but I'm going to assume you want lower budget cards, right? Because otherwise you wouldn't be mass bidding. These are probably fine. In my opinion, these are fine because we've got the hero pack, right? There's a lot of player SBCs right now, like icons and heroes. And people will be putting anchors on the cards. The way you would mass bid, if you were doing anchor, for example, he's 2.4k. I'd look to win them at like 2 to 2.2. You'd literally go and add all these cards to your transfer targets and go and bid at max 2 to 2.2, right? But even though they're 2.4k, you can lazy sell consumables really well. So you can probably sell anchors up to like 2.6, 2.7, 2.8, right? So let's say you buy at 2.2 and you sell at 2.7, right? About 400 coins a card, but it's mass bidding. The whole point of mass bidding is you're bidding on mass. You're trying to win hundreds of these cards constantly throughout the day, right? That's just one example where it's consumable, right? But you do consumables because they lazy sell really well. The Manager League is still really good. Some of the other chem styles are still really good, but I prefer Anchor as my number one. Avoid Shadow and Hunter. Did anything else sell? I think Finisher sells, but it's non-rare. Engine can be another one. That's the one I'm thinking of. Engine can sometimes be okay. Yeah, Engine's good. Engine is currently about 1.7, I guess. Yeah, Engine's about 1.7. So again, with Engine, on the spot a little bit, but you're bidding at 1.4, 1.5, and selling at 1.9 kind of thing. That sort of gap. Do you know what I mean? Which cards from the prime time? We'll take a look. I want to see what's in demand. You cannot see what's in demand at 7:42. We need to wait a little bit longer. If Rios gets demanded, which we can check on the market live, I guess. We should be adding a few of these to the transfer targets, really. Obviously, I'm not going for them on the main account, on this Trade to Glory account, sorry. But we'll take a look. I just checked Rios because I like him, by the way. There's loads of cards that could be doing the exact same price patterns. So look, he was 92k about 10 minutes ago or something. Or I guess half an hour ago. It was a little while ago. And he looks he's 104 now, right? If these get bought up and he gets to 110, that's demand to me. And it means like under 110, see how there's not many and he was 92. So you could have made profit on this card, possibly. I'm not sure these are actually selling because it looks like they're not. They might be, but it looks like they're not selling. So you could have already made 5k on this card. I think he then falls back down later and we can look to invest again. Chills, how are we, son? How are you, Chills? So you think she'll stay at 110k? I think she can rise slightly. Mariona. I just don't like calling the Scream cards because they've been unbelievably, like, ridiculous. You could even sell right now, Football Mad, son. I don't actually mind the play of selling now and buying back later tonight. That's the bit I don't mind. Because cards often drop into the night when they're in, they're in a lot of people's teams as they sell them off, right? And she should be in a lot of people's teams. What should I do? Popeye Joker, what name? What should I do if I have 8k? Should the icon pack so I have no coins? Yeah, chem style. What we just showed there, mass bidding's great. But I still prefer chem style trading. You remember, you can use individual players, boys. I just keep showing Ferland Mendy because he's got a nice gap right now, but loads of the cards have nice gaps. Baldale will be fine. Frimpong will be fine. Camavinga will be fine. Just them similar types of cards. He's down a few hundred coins as well, which is nice. You doing people's FT26 champs? I get rank 1. No, that's a ban. That's a ban. Because normally them people are like hackers and scammers, bro. They're no lives. Also, imagine what I find funny with that is imagine paying someone to play the game that you bought. That's crazy, bro. You've done like 250 bronze upgrades. You can track that shit on Pale Tools, can't you? Is Keen 82k on PC a good buy? Oh, I don't know about specifically on PC. You have to check the prices, like doing what we did before. OG Blizzard, I don't even think with icons you need a filter, right? Boys, I think what I was trying to show before is with icons, it's not like a filter that you need, right? You literally just search icons. It's not like a specific price thing. You're literally just searching icons, right? The difference in icons, like the method behind it, is knowing the prices of what to buy. You're just searching icons in a specific price range and scrolling to the 59th minute. Do you know what I mean? There is a vid on YouTube, by the way, that goes in detail. Yeah, Chouameni could be good. Just check if he's got coffee. Just check if Chouameni's got a gap. If Chouameni has a massive gap between Chouameni with an anchor or a shadow, then yeah, it works. Is Højlund the smart investment considering Napoli got insanely easy 4 matches? I like Højlund anyway. I like Højlund's card. It's another good one to mention because I like Rios's card the same way I like Højlund's card. That mid-budget sort of card that I think can go up in price because I think it's got a really meta card even given the current power curve. So if Napoli have easy games on top of that, I don't mind it. But what you got to remember is the games are miles away. The hype from the games won't be for a while. Do you know what I mean? You bought UCL cards last night and they've dropped quite a bit since cash and take the L. I think, right, Ashton, I think you could have sold them in the morning and make coins, by the way. They made a lot of people coins in the morning, but it doesn't really matter, right? What you can do is you can sell in the next hour, right? And then buy back again tonight. If the card's up, we've only checked a few of them, but the few we've checked have been up. Yo, G, just got £56 for 8 hours at work. Decent short squad. You're like 15, right? New job. Send us a tenner. You seem rich, bro. You seem rich. What did PA say? I missed it, Cheddar. I'm not just buy someone at 2.5k. They're always at 3.2k, I swear. That's never the play. That's never the play with Chem Stars, in my opinion. If you're always going to buy Chem Stars, and let's say with anchors, for example, right? You want to go all in or something, right? And you like the price of them. You still try and bid 100 coins below and win at that price. You might like the price of them, but what if EA release a tradable mega pack tomorrow, right? I'm not saying they will. It's a bit random. But with consumables, you are basically down to the will of EA, so it's always a slight gamble. And all you can do is better the odds. All you can do is better the odds. And the way you better the odds is buy cheaper. That is it. Try invest in silvers for the tournament if we get more silvers apply or if silvers are still low. We just checked a few earlier on in stream, right? Some were quite low and some were ridiculously high. If you have the knowledge to go on FUT GG, look at silver fluctuations and check which silvers are still low and which aren't, then yeah, look at the ones that are low, 100%. What strategy should I do at 216k? Harold, son, chem style trading like we're doing right now, although I'm not really liking Mendy, nothing's popping. Again, boys, I'm going to show it again. That special chem style trading, it's great on PC, but it still works. You do it with Hunter and you do it with Shadow. They're both the exact same method. You put the minimum they sell for in, and you buy below. Like, that's fine. You can buy that. Someone just bought it. You could have bought that at 10,750. Clearly, do not buy any Lajulis. If that's not obvious, she's clearly sat at this min 12k price. And you're looking to buy cards at like 11k and below, and then sell them for what they sell for with a Shadow. You can buy a lot of cards at 12k as well, but that takes knowledge. Oh no, son. Oh no. Is that 1L? It's got to be 1L. There you go, boys. Do a Shadow there. That's a great buy at 1050. We'll show you what that sells for in a second. But that's the exact method, right? And again, if you want to do a filter that we're not doing live on stream, this works the exact same with Hunter. Like, it's identical with Hunter. You just need to learn new players. You're 1-6 on champs with a 2 mil team. You're crashing out. That does sound like a bit of a skill issue. Yeah. Is there any window apart from today to buy team of the week or no? Because it's 1 a.m. my time. If it's 1 a.m. your time right now, I would look at team of the weeks in the morning when you get up. And just see what price they are. They could even be lower than what they are tonight. That's hard to call. But you at least have the knowledge of... You can see what they were last night, right? When you've gone to bed. And then you can see what they are in the morning. So you can see what they got to. And you can see if you like it or not. So yeah, in the morning. You don't just stay up. So they can go even lower tonight. Might just cash out now and take an L. Oh, shit. I should have bought that. I wasn't looking. With what? The UCL cards? Yeah. No. So they should be high right now because they went down at 6 and they should be high in the next hour. Don't panic sell for what they sell for now. Give it half an hour to an hour, right? Then sell, in my opinion. That's normally the high point on these weekend days. And then if they crash into the night, you can buy again. Yeah. Should I bid on anchors for 2k? You can, Cheddar, but you'll struggle to win a lot of them. You'll struggle to win a lot of them at 2k. Just because that's quite a big undercut. But yeah, if you win any, then that's great. It's quite a big undercut. Do you know what I mean? Callum, yes, Gede, where else to be on Sunday? Your boys did well this evening. Callum, right? That's not what we're doing. I like the cost that keeps popping up and I keep missing it. Let me lock in on the filter. Do you know what I mean, boys? See how many coins I'd make if I just locked in? But too nice. I just gotta chill with the boys on a Sunday afternoon. Yeah, let's not talk about Liverpool, though. fucking rough, man. Which one are you looking for team of the week? Any 86 or 83 rated? The reason them two specifically is because there's a couple 86 rated in the current team of the week, and there's a load of 83 rated in the current team of the week. That is why. That is simply why. Any of them from the rating I don't care about. The Appender Evo worth it? Yes, sadly. The Appender Evo is sadly worth it, yes. I say sadly because you're going to get touched by it in champs. May as well do it. You just want an anchor at 2.1. Love to hear it, Cheddar. So maybe they are winnable. But it depends how many coins you have. If you're only on a couple of K, then, you know, you can't look into instant flip them. If you're on a load of coins, then go for it. We're going to gamble on that, Renget. Oh, no, we're not. I bet she's a great one as well. Just got my biggest hit of the week. Got Barazy at 180. He sells at 260 KB. That is class. That's got to be PC KB. Them sort of price ranges you only see on PC. Thoughts, but maybe not. Maybe not. When did I sell my Tweedy and Company? I think in the next hour or so. Basically in the next hour or so. Because not only could that be the high point, but then you can also look to reinvest those coins later tonight and then make more coins. If they're not at a high point, you don't need to. But just as a general, like, you know, general rule of thumb, that should be when they're vaguely at a high point. You can take a look at that on graphs and check it, like. Yes, mate, how are we doing? I've got about 300k. What should I be doing to make the most coins? 300k, you're starting to get that in-between budget. I would think you could invest tonight. Oh, I like that, actually. I'm going to gamble on that, and we'll check the price. I'm going to gamble on that. I like the card. Let's check the price of these. But it's still low budget, sorry, 300k. It's still not high budget. You're getting very close, right? But it's still not quite there. So just focus on low budget still, and then you can start looking at icons and investments as well, like on top of it. Do you know what I mean? Did the Appender Evo, and I'm 5-0 at the moment. Too scared to play more games. Is he good? What's the Appender Evo saying? Oh, he wasn't even a good... I know we did, because we got him at 10,750, right? And he seems to sell for 12.50. That's fine. We got him at 10,750. I'm going to try and sell 4 nows at the same price. And then O'Sullivan. Let's get Sullivan in. Anyone know what her name is? Because O'Sullivan ain't going to come up, is it? Ah. How do you put O'Sullivan in? Is it a space? How do you do it? He's so insane. Clear of Pina. Clear of Pina is a big shout. Should I sell them at 2.4 now or wait for them to go up? It depends on your coins, Cheddar, son. Always depends on your coins, that question. If you're on 2k now and you buy an anchor for 2k, you obviously need to sell it to make more coins, right? We'll try and get 14.25 for him. And then we'll try and see... What's her first name? Denise. Denise. Should I sell Mariona in the next hour? I think you can. I think you can reinvest and make more coins. It's PC, yeah. Hoping to sell it for 255. You sound like you're smashing it. PC icon trading. Jesus Christ, I'd make so many coins. I'd struggle getting to the coins because of, you know, how hard PC trading is low budget sometimes. But you get my point. Yeah, she's not great. She's like 13k. We gambled on it, and we'll try and sell for 13k and probably get it. We'll probably get it at least overnight. Alex, son, the menu grind is actually insane. It's so good, isn't it? I don't menu grind as much for one specific reason, which is time. Just don't have a lot of time, which is a bit shit. But that's why I don't menu grind. But it's amazing at the moment. Just time for coins. You're on 35k, Cheddar. It's up to you then. Cheddar, honestly, it's up to you. Are you going to be trading the next couple of days? That's not like a call for me to make. Do you know what I mean? Those finesses are just insane. That Appender. I can't do him. I'm not going to sit and snipe an Appender, man. You got Maldi. You've packed Maldini, Totti, Van Dijk, and you've packed Maldini and Totti. Alex, mate, forget my menu grind. What the fuck are you doing? The store pack menu grind. The fuck's that? Maldini and Totti. Don't say tons of fodders if that even matters. Maldini and Totti, bro. What sort of bullshit's that, man? Is it just me? I've been avoiding division rivals and champs because I'm too scared to lose coins. Fucking Gumpy. How are you, V-Gumps, son? How are you, Gumps? That is me at the moment. I'm avoiding champs and rivals because all I've seen on Twitter recently is that the gameplay stinks. Can anyone confirm the gameplay? From what I've heard, boys, gameplay is inconsistent, matchmaking is inconsistent, and it's sweaty with like 11 men behind the ball. That's what I've heard. What do I mean by reinvest? So what I mean by reinvest is, if you sell the Mariona now, you need to then buy more things, right? There's no good having 100k if you're not going to use it to, you know, spend things, right? So part of the reason you sell when you sell, boys, is because you've got to always take into the, you know, account when you're selling anything on the game for as an investment, is if I sold this now, could I make more coins elsewhere? If the answer is yes, you should always sell and make coins elsewhere. The numbers game. Do I think investing in Pogba for 650 is good? No. You can club stock one as an Evo investment. You can club stock one as an Evo investment and then leave it. Because you're waiting for an Evo, or you're waiting, you know, he might go up, but you could be waiting for 2 weeks. I don't like that. Packs from upgrade SBCs. Jesus, boy. There you go. If you needed any convincing to go do League SBCs, the menu grind in general. Why is there 2 Ekatikes there? Is that just a visual glitch? Yeah, it is. Weird. Chilling, brother, how about you? You're on 5.1 mil transfer profit. I love it, son. You know, Gumps, as well, I've been saying this. My transfer profit has obviously stayed very steady since we've invested in the silvers. Imagine they go down, bro. How the fuck do I get fodder? Easy. League SBCs. The video on YouTube was no joke. Yeah, okay. We've seen a Socrates pack. We've seen an Esteval UCL card pack from it, you boys, already. The main reason you do the League SBC grind is fodder. Pack balls on top of it. Do you know what I mean? What's a good 350k investment? Tonight, I'm thinking Team of the Week fodder or UCL cards. UCL cards is more skilled. Team of the Week fodder is more brain dead. I'm a bit lost on who I should be trading. I've only got to 300k from silver trading. Any more methods I should be doing? Yes. Silver trading, do not stop it. It is amazing. But you should be chem style trading and mass bidding. Right? If you want to got full guides on them, in the free Discord, there's written guides on both, which I really recommend. I mean, I say that as if I didn't write them. What I mean is, I spent ages writing them. Right, let me sell these cards. I'll show you why this is so good at the minute, boys. Well, first of all, he sells at like 2.5, but I think Endrick has a crazy gap on him right now as well. But yeah, the full guides in the Discord, I just spent a lot of time on them. But they're also great for low budget. Is getting Ekatike on Hunter a good way to make coins? I'm on the generic Hunter filter right now, which shows Ekatike, but it also shows a lot of cards, right? Like, for example, I've got this Endrick with Hunter, who, again, I don't know his price, but he's recently sold very well with a Hunter. We'll check. There you go. He's extinct, sorry, at 3k. He's extinct at 3.5. He's extinct at 4k. He's extinct at 4.5. This card's extinct with a Hunter. I'm going to guess, boys, this card does not actually sell for anything right now. That is just a pure rarity. Not a rarity spike, but I guess a rarity spike on Endricks with Hunter. He will not sell for that. Yeah, he's 850 coins. If anyone buys an Endrick for 9k with a Hunter, genuinely, there's special need centers that shouldn't take them. But that being said, I will try and get my 3k. I'll try and even get 3.5. We'll see. That's a bit cheeky. You just flip silvers on PC. Yeah, flipping silvers on PC again, really easy. Really easy. TRV, I'll show you this one though. Is it TRR, sorry, right? This one's great on PC. Abdo does it all the time. Is Camavingo good for an EVO investment on Match? Boys, don't invest in anything on Match for an EVO. Just not, it's not worthwhile for your coins. This is the one I like on PC, boys, the special card one. But I know you might have just joined the stream. Shadow or Hunter, special card. Max buy now 12k. Right? Shadow or Hunter, both fine. Basically, all you're looking for is the cheapest what they sell for, which right now is actually 11.5. So you can do 11.5, actually. You can do 11.5. You can only have one card over the hour, and then you can pair price back out and looking to buy anything at 11k and below that is a defender or midfielder. And then you're looking to buy anything that's good at 11.5 or 12k. The way you learn what's good on PC and on Xbox and console is by learning prices. There's no like special way to it, right? If a card pops up and you're like, oh, I don't know whether that's a good buy, you can just go and check what they sell for with a shadow, and then next time you'll know. What about 86 Team of the Week, Gumpy? Yeah, tonight is what I'm thinking. You've bought some already, no? Gumps? You've bought some already, no? Are you on about sells or anything? Like sell times and stuff? Matuidi is dropping. I think I should take the loss. You should not have lost on Matuidi. Mason, which Matuidi? I'll take a look. Mason, I'll take a look on like Footbin or something. I'm not sure on that one. Heroes normally do really well after the hero pack. You know, we did get 3 this time, which is not great. Not great. Probably better if you waited to invest into like 6.30, but you couldn't have known that. Yeah, chem style trading on PC, I really recommend the 1x1. Or this. This seems to work well on PC because the gaps are so big. The cards don't pop really frequently, but the gaps on PC are crazy. It's like 5k a card at times. She's a right winger, by the way. If you're wondering why I'm not buying that, she's a right winger. You probably will sell with a shadow, but she's a right winger, so I don't want it. When should I sell 88 fodder? Yeah, lazy list constantly. Never late, boys. Lazy listing, by the way. You lazy sell at 1 hour, right? You never lazy selling doesn't involve selling overnight on fodder, at least, right? I guess there is 2 types of lazy selling. Let me try and explain, okay? There's kind of 2 types of lazy selling. That's a cam card. Don't put a shadow on that. There's kind of 2 types of lazy selling. The first one is where you sell every hour. And you're looking to like, it's like on fodder and things, when you're looking to get a sale when something doesn't even sell at that price. So for example, a fodder card can be 10k and you can sell them at 12k, even though they're still 10k. The second type of lazy selling is back to when we were talking about chem styles. And it's where, say you're going to bed, right? And Ekatike with a Hunter is 2k, but you know he goes higher than that. You can lazy sell him at 2.5k overnight. for 12 hours. And it's not like he'll sell at 2.5 if, you know, he's still at 2k. But what can happen is, overnight when you're not on the game, he can just naturally get to 2.5k and sell at that price. But it's not really a lazy sale. So with Fodder, you're always doing the first one where you're listening every hour. Mass bidding is cold, but so many gremlins sat doing the same thing. That is the problem with it. That is the problem with it. That's why I prefer chem styles, especially at busy times, and especially when... Like, boys, imagine, right? I know I'm, like, all jokes aside. Imagine I didn't stream tonight, and I had a free hour or so, and I just sat on this, like, literally just sat on this one filter here, and just sat and bought every deal that's come up. Because I would pretty much win, not all of them, but, like, 90% of the deals that come up, right? This is why I say, when we talk about chem styles and saying it can make up to 50k an hour, it's when I'm not streaming, I'm not buying that. No, I just bought by accident. Don't God be a... Jesus Christ. I mean, he'll still sell because people are idiots. He'll still sell, but whatever. I've won every card. Like, do you know what I mean? That's how you start making 50k an hour. You then also need to combine it with other methods like silvers and stuff to, you know, optimize, but you'll get to that. What if I can get them on bids at under 1k? Who's this? Coffee? Because if it's Camavinga, I think you'll struggle. I think that's what you're on about. Base hit. No, what price, Mason, on the Matuidi? Sorry, what price? Should I buy Vignola for 11.5? No. Boys, when you're doing that special card method, my advice is every single card that pops up when it's at 11.5 or 12, you know, that sort of price, which is, you know, not a discard, before you buy, always go and check the price. You will always miss the first card. That'll always happen, right? But there are only, like, on that special card filter, there are only a group of, like, 20 or 30 cards that are even possible to pop up, right? You do it for, like, a couple hours, you will learn the price of 15 of them. And, like, the 15 most popular ones. So you will never win the first card, but you'll very quickly learn the price of all of them, what they sell for. Buy icons now. On a deal, yes, if you can get deals and undercuts. You should be able to get deals and undercuts for the next maybe half an hour on some icons. And sell in an hour or so. But not across the board, obviously. That's just general icon trading. Lenny, how are we, son? How are you, Len? Big Len. Right, you bought Matuidi at 390. This is interesting. Let's take a look. First of all, what is he on the market? That's the first thing. What is this Matuidi on the market? Because you said he's dropping, right? Why is my market glitched? So dumb. He should be below 390, right? Whoa, he's 370. Give me a buy on that. Nah, I don't know. Let's go and check. I don't know, actually, no. I don't know any of these hero prices. We did get a lot of content today, by the way. We did get a lot of content, which is what you got to remember. If this is a low buy. You bought 390. You bought near the high point. Mason, talk to me, son, because you bought near the high point here, right? If you looked at his graph today, unless you... I don't know when you would have bought, right? If you look, that's that sort of 390, 400 is kind of his high point, right? See what I mean? Let me know. I'm confused. If I'm looking at this, right? Let's say you want to buy heroes at this time. This is when we would be buying heroes. If he's this price, you can kind of see not to buy him, right? He's up. Do you get what I mean? But talk to me. Maybe I'm misunderstanding. You bought just after 6. But Mason, son, you've seen that he's not sold for more than like 4 or 5k, right? Do you get what I mean? Like, what was making you want to buy kind of thing? When to invest in UCL cards? We're going to look tonight. We're keeping an eye on a few of them. Mainly Rios and Hoyland. That's what we're going to look. With 30k, low budget. There's loads of low budget guys in the Discord, but it's mainly chem styles, mass bidding, and silvers. I hope... Who bought the Rios at 92k? I kind of hope you got out at like 105. 107. What's silver trading? Silver trading is like a load of things. There's like 3 or 4 different ways you can do it. It is genuinely buying silvers when they're low and selling high. That is silver trading. I know it's crazy. It sounds stupid, but if you go in the Discord, he's not gone 460, has he? Am I misreading that? There's 435s on the market and mine's over 460. Wait, is that Matuidi? Is that Matuidi? Morgan. Yeah, but Mason, you need to set the graph right. You said you've seen that heroes are meant to rebound. Yes, Mason, they are going to rebound. But Matuidi was never low, right? There was nothing to rebound from. You bought at a high point. Do you get what I mean? Like, there was nothing to rebound to. A rebound means like, imagine the word rebound, right? A rebound on a graph is like They drop and they rebound. You bought Matuidi here. Like, what's the opposite of a rebound? A refall? I don't know. What's the opposite of you know what I mean? Oh, no, Socrates, Morgan. Sorry. That because he's similar price to Matuidi. That threw me off. You also for 460. Lazy sell icons does work as well. Don't ask why, Morgan, because I can't tell you. Even in Mumbles, how are we, son? How much did you sell Vignola with a shadow? Go and check the price, son. Boys, the way you check prices like this. The way you check prices like this. There's no secret to it in like what I check prices for. I'd go and check Vignola with a shadow and I'd see what she sells for. Right? So I know for a fact she's quite cheap because we've just been doing it. Am I on the wrong Vignola? I think I'm on the wrong Vignola. Her name's Vignola, right? Yeah, this is the one you want. She seems to me sell for about 12,250. See there? There's one at 12, but that'll sell. About 12,250 is a few there. 12,250 is fine. Tesno. I'm telling you what, sorry? Which one, Tesno? Talk to me. Have you checked Discord yet, to be fair? No. No, Jaden, put something in if you want. Silvers haven't rising as we expected so far. They kind of have. I disagree, Gumpy. This Oku, when I was doing my mass investments, was about 1k, right? When I went all in on silvers, he was about 1k. He was actually more than this. Someone just mass relisted at 2k. This is the same. You can see the same guy here. There's the same guy listing all of them. He was actually more than that. But I bought mine at 1k. I bought all my cognacs at about 1.5. I'd have to go on the account and check. I think I bought all my cognacs at 1.5. And he's 3. He's doubled. Do you know what I mean? So they kind of have. Mesa with the follow. Is that Mesa Poo? How are you, son? How are you? You bought start performer Danburn 266. Think he will rise over the next week. We've just said I don't love it, but 266, unless he's at that right now, does sound low. I don't love it. A lot of people seem to want to invest in this Dan Burn card. If he goes up, I think it's weird because he stinks, bro. This card doesn't play well in game. You bought a 266. Can you not just sell now? Can you not just sell now, in my opinion? Hello, Meso, son. How are we? How are we? You good? I've got squad battle rewards to open. Wait, Mumbles, what are you unassigned in? Unassigned? I think I checked the last 3 days and it was, oh, yeah, you know, on Heroes and Icons, you're working like 24 hours, Mason. Mason, by the way, you make a mistake. You probably lost like 10, 20k when you sell him. Or maybe you lose a little bit more. Right? And you've kind of learned not to do it again. It's not that end of the world. I lose coins and icons all the time, bro. That's nothing. All good. What do you think I'd do now with the coins? I've just been doing BPM and not selling anything and spamming League SBCs. Is that a bad idea? Worse than trading? I'm just a gambler, so I love packs. No, it's different. You're going to make less coins, but you get to open way more packs. Oh, she did sell at 13. He sold at 3.6. He sold at 3.5. We can relist him at 14.5 because I want this one at 14.25. No, if you like doing pack method, Morgan, fucking sit and do packs. You can tell you what to do. What's do 700k? Icons. Icons, 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 icons. Icons, again, boys, they always normally, I say always, actually, normally, they rise from about 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Sundays are slightly different because it's the end of champs, but it's normally the pattern. So they might rise into the evening, and then you're looking to buy overnight again, or just before overnight. Your coins end up with 84s. You've gone from 1k to 1.3, 1.4. Fodder right now is the best way of trading in general. Fodder right now is the best way of trading in terms of buy low, sell high. It's just not a method. You have to wait for it to be low. So I can't sit and do it on stream. Do you get what I mean? But it is. How many weeks of champs do I have waiting? Not even that many, Jaden. I think it'll be like 2 or 3. Because it's actually not been that long in terms of weeks. And I'm probably not going to play this weekend. Just because of time. So it'll be surprisingly low. But what I do have, Jaden, is... Do you remember the 10 times 83s from Benzema? The gauntlet? I have things like that. I've not played since that gauntlet, though. I can hear my phone. Oh, shit. Wait, Taylor's here. I found my phone. Wait, we'll be a second, boys. I'm going to go let Taylor in, boys, so you guys can jump on the filters for a bit, and then we can jump into some more UCL and Team of the Week stuff. Well, that's Tesco's a good buy, by the way. No one's on the filter. You boys stink. I'm messing. I'll come and check what he sells for. Rookie question. I follow on YouTube. I stopped many silvers. Investment. Keep on transfer list. Yeah, they're going unassigned, mate. So, I'll go into detail when I come back. I got to go let my girlfriend in, basically. That's all it is. Back in about, I don't know, 30 seconds. We're back. Let's see what he sells for the Hunter. That's the thing. My club is stopped his foot now with all the league SBCs. And I'm curious about icon trading. Do you think 500k is enough? Yes, it is on the low end. It is on the low end. When am I selling all my silvers, basically, Jaden? Basically, when the tournament comes out, I am so terrified rewards going to be crap. I'm so tempted to start offloading in the background. I'm not going to lie to you, boys, though. I'll never lie. How is he 4k, bro? People are buying this bastard at 4k with a Hunter. That's crazy profit if he sells. I'm listing mine a little bit lower because he shouldn't sell. Every pro likes Dan, but okay, boys, I have not been in with the pro scene. I have not been in with the pro scene. If pros are ever saying something's amazing, don't listen to me, listen to the pros. So if pros are saying that card's amazing, go with it. That's fine then. That's fine. Right? Of course, into the pros, not me. I just don't think there's any reason for him to rise. And if pros saying it's amazing, you know what I mean? You got a Laurent for 1-3. Wait, who's a Laurent? TRR, tell me. Who's a Laurent? Who the fuck's Laurent? Who's Laurent? I assume he's special card trading. Him. 86 team of the week. Oh, that's fine. Wait, just as like a team of the week investment or with like a special card? Maybe it's a special card. Right. Talk to me, Dave. Talk to me. I accidentally bought Haley with a shadow. How much should I sell for? Football, I've just told you can check the sell price, but with her, it's a little bit dodgy because I guess she's an attacker. But we've just gone over how to check the sell price. There's no way you didn't listen. There's no way. No way. There's no way. Lial rebounded so hard, I wish I pulled the trigger on him. When did he fall? Rishi, is this the Scream Liao? Yeah, when did he fall? Overnight last night. Yo, with 700k on the icons, I get more than 50 pages. Yes, I've just said before, right? You need to lower your like price range, okay? So with icons, first of all, OG, how many coins do you have? If you have 700k, you should not be buying 700k icons. Not at all, right? If you've got 700k, I'd recommend starting with 300k icons, first of all. If you have like 2 mil, then you can do something like this. Something like that. Right? You lower the gap until you're happy with how long it takes. Do you know what I mean? If you're on 700k, you do not trade 700k icons because you mess up once and it's over. Do you know what I mean? Should I invest in 87 rated fodder? HL, we are going to look at fodder tonight, yes. 87 specifically, I don't like it. Like, there's no reasons like specifically. We're looking general. I prefer team of the weeks tonight. You were too scared to buy him. Yeah, but TRV, was it the... So, has he got a Shadow or Hunter on? How are we doing, Ferras? Hey, Ferras, I'm good if you are. Forget me. I say that all the time. Forget me. How are you, son? I shut this door. Someone left the door. Wait. Oh. Roll back. I can buy anything because I have 100 silvers waiting. Yeah, when you're unassigned, you can't buy anything. Welcome to the unassigned club. Not on this account, but he did sell for 950. See what I mean, boys? It's stupid. He's 1.2 now. Yeah, but when was he low? Sorry, Rishi. When was he low? When was he low? He's a mil flat before content. Shit, that is some rebound. I've not been tracking the more expensive cards, obviously, again, on this account. That is some rebound. Fair play. And yeah, that I guess, you know what? It's knowledge you've learned. You've got 700k, yes. 300k, you still got... Yeah, okay. Okay, so again, I showed you before, right? This is my filter for 300k. I do this personally. I hate trading with the 70k icons. Okay, I'm not got icon in, but you get the point, right? I hate trading with like the 70k icons. How many pages do I get? Oh, if you're on PC, you should get way less than this, by the way. I think anything below... I think even like anything below about 30 or 40 pages for me is fine because of how quick it takes to get there. For me, 30 or 40 pages is fine. Soldier Beloved. Wait, Ferris, who's that? Ferris, I'm slow in the head. You can't do that to me. Who's that? You saw us on 13.5, but you can't get... You can't get anything under 14.25. Oh, shit. Fair play. 120k coins. You don't have to stress about that then. You can just do some more low budget stuff, son. You can just do some more chem styles and stuff. Yeah, I'm on 50 pages here. That was fine. The market resets while you're searching. See how these were like all, you know, on the market 3 seconds ago and stuff. 5 seconds ago. So even though I didn't search 5 seconds ago, they only got listed 5 seconds ago when we got there. Do you know what I mean? You can't find the list of meta silvers on Discord. If you go to the trading channel, it's pinned. The channel called Trading. But my leg, you're here, son. You were working late. You only came off now. How was it? Good little session or bad little session at work? He's going back down. Yeah, Rishi, the Scream cards are crazy. He is one of the better ones to trade with, though. He is one of the better Scream cards, at least, right? He's 1.13 already. Yeah, see, the high budget cards do that, though. When you work with high budget icons, it's very similar, right? I don't know why I get this example specifically, right? But Roberto Carlos, for some reason, always spikes for like 10 minutes. Whenever I've had him through the years, I always seem to trade Roberto Carlos, right? and he spikes throughout the the day. But he spikes for 10 minutes, and if you miss that sale, you're getting undercut. You're done. When to sell 84s? Start lazy selling right now, Jonah. So if I don't know exactly what price they are. If they're 1.3, sell at 1.4, 1.5, 1.6. If they're 1.4, sell at 1.5, 1.6, 1.7, and so on. I don't know what price they exactly are. You're in no rush to sell, in my opinion, but start lazy selling constantly because you do want to get the sales in case they drop, I guess. So I say you're in no rush, but it's always nice having the sales. First year trading and already on 560k profit. We love to hear it. First year. Still learning, but thanks a lot. It's going well so far. Boys, you can thank me and stuff, but it takes application to learn to trade. Trading sometimes is a slog. I really enjoy it. You boys can tell, right? And I think having coins on FIFA, being able to do every evolution that comes out, boys, okay, let me explain like this, right? I hope this sums up trading a little bit and why I do it. Since evolutions have been in the game, I've never even really looked at the coin section of it. So what I mean is, if an evolution's like 20k, that almost doesn't matter. It's do I want to do the evolution or not? Because I'm so used to having coins, only because I learned trading years ago. If I'd learned trading recently, that wouldn't be the case, right? But because I learned trading years ago, it's a little bit different, right? And I think just having that thing of like, if an SBC comes out, the question is not, is it cheap or expensive? You got to be sensible, I guess. But it's like, do you want to do it? Well, you've got the coins, so go and do it. Do you know what I mean? Also, Roy with the follow you legend, son. Sorry, I'm getting all deep about having coins. You know what I mean? But it's not even serious. How are you, Roy? How are you, son? We're getting deals on the filter, so I kind of don't want to leave it right now. That Ekatike looks sells for really well. I'm going to guess some of you boys have started to undercut the Ekatikes and Perez's, which I guarantee some people will have, but it happens. Such a bad shift. You had 4 hours sleep and you worked 10 hours. I think that's a slave labor kind of thing. But... Favorite Jamaican left back? What, is that me? Are you asking me a question or are you telling me that I'm your favorite Jamaican left back? Because that's disrespectful. I'm not a left back. What is that up to something, Berry FC? Talk to me, son. Berry FC. Doing good. How do I join your Discord? Oh, just exclamation mark DC, mate. Is it a free Discord? No malarkey. Exclamation mark DC brings a link up. You just join through that. That's all it is. Yeah, Morgan, I was saying before, sorry, 500k is definitely enough to icon trade. It's just you need to go right on the lower side of it, and you need to also be doing low budget at the same time. You're not going to be able to efficiently icon trade. Up the shackers. That's what it means. It means up the shackers. King balls. Oh, I always say king balls, which I'm going to stick with. What do you think of Van de Ven, man of the match? He keeps fluctuating. If you can catch the fluctuations, I like it, right? That card's really rare and sought after. I think it's overpriced. Whenever a card's overpriced, I personally don't like touching it. But overpriced cards do still fluctuate. And he's so rare that, yes, he fluctuates. If you just try and time it right at normal low windows, like at content and overnight, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. But I just think that card's overpriced, personally. Really don't like it. Like, as in the price of it. I know he's got 93 pace. I know it's Van de Ven. His inform's just as good, and his evo's better, in my opinion. I know it's less pace, but pace don't matter about when you got playstyles. He's a really good buy. Fucking get in. Thank God no one else is on this filter right now. He's a great buy. He normally sells like 4k with a hunter. See, when my mum gets me back my bank card, I'm subscribing to my fave streamer. You're all good. You're all good. Instead, you know what? You can do me a favor, Short Squad, son. You know, forget the sub, son. Just send me across her phone number. And that'll do me, mate. No money involved. Just want to tell her she's having a good day, that's all. It's up the Shakers. What are the Shakers for? That's Bury's name. I've been to a Bury game for the... I don't know what happens with Bury at the minute, by the way. But I went to a Bury game. Once. What have a gander at Discord? Oh, fine. God, that sounds reasonable if you're going to make me. Let me sell my cards. Boys, if you want, go and whack your teams and evolutions in Discord in the next 30 seconds. I don't know. I'm making up a time. I'm just going to go check Discord, basically. Let's see if you boys brought Ekatike's price down. I like blaming you boys. I don't know why. Even though it's definitely no one's fault, but still. Yes, people did. You guys did. I mean, he's still selling, but you guys still did, right? I say you guys. I just mean whoever's listing him. It's not like people in the chat. I just mean whoever's doing the filter. Like, you know what I mean? Jonah with the follow. What a boy. Jonah. How are we, son? Let's check this yield is as well. This yield is, like I say, normally with a hunter. Like, I don't want to jinx it, but normally he's like 4k. Or he's like close to 4k at least. See? He's extinct. Will he sell for that price? Probably, because he actually does sell. I've used this one quite a lot this year. 800 coins. We'll try and get 3.8, and we probably can actually get that. Ekatike will stick for 2.5. You sold 20 silvers for max price. You sold 20 for max price. Who did you have, mate? So was it the striker that we told you is a club stock? What is it? Marseille. Who did you have max price? You have 20 slots for now and 480k. Fodder or icons. I prefer fodder. Icons are possible. I prefer fodder. Do you know what I mean? When I sell all my 84s, I have 200k. What should I do with them? What you should do with 200k is you should still just low budget trade. People seem to find low budget trading boring. Fair play. You're right to your opinion. But until you're on 500k, there's nothing better. Your club is so stacked from League SBCs to the Hero Pack. Do I rip the Icon Pack? Yes. If it's do I gamble, the answer is always yes. Wait, shit, you sold Eusebio. Wait, Augie, talk to me. How many coins are you on? You sold Eusebio. Boys, if you didn't know, this bastard got Eusebio tradable. If you ever pack Eusebio tradable in the first month of the game, you're not allowed to complain for the rest of the game cycle about anything. Right? About anything. Especially on PC as well. Fucking hell, man. What are you doing this way to make FC coins? That's some way to word it. Just doing chem style trading right now because I'm on a low budget. But you can see what that yield is, for example. It's like 3,000 coins profit a card at times. It's quite slow now. If you do this at Friday night, Thursday night, and Saturday night, it's a little bit quicker. A little bit quicker. This is just one of the filters you can use because it's, you know, when the filter's working, don't stop it, you know? You put all your coins into Evos and starting fresh. How do you recommend I start? If you're just talking coins, always get 10 or 20k by doing tradable SBCs and moments and stuff first. That should always be everyone's start. The video that came out today is really good, actually. Cohen, if you see the video that came out today, it's quite similar. It's kind of about that. You already forgot about Discord. Shit, he did. Sorry. Hey, I'm a goldfish, man. Let me off. Let me off. Samir, legend, some of the follow. What a boy. How are we? Boys, Discord. Jaden's keeping me honest. Fair play. Bye, Greg Lee. Is that the Jamaican left back for Bury? I was saying. Is that what you're saying? RJ, I do. I remember you were pretty much fucking a dickhead, though. So, yeah, I do remember you. You got 649 coins and winning my last match. What should I invest in? Invest the 649 coins into a store pack. Oh, you need 750 for that, don't you? Right, Discord time, finally. Luca's back. How are we, Luca? We're just checking Discord, son. The only rule I have about Discord is that if I go off Discord back to the stream and then you say, can you now check this? That's my only rule. You're not allowed to do that. We'll start from the stuff from the bottom from stream. What change do I recommend? Pinks are tradable. Hey, this actually helps, bro. Why can people do this? Who's this? Bro, he actually doing it right, man. What do you actually recommend you change? I don't know about this Batel card, but she might be decent. I can't judge that. You can upgrade Llorente, but I know he's okay. Upgrade the Rashford at least to an Evo, but ideally just to a better card. Ping is fine, and Naki's fine. I don't like this cam. If he's tradable, I'd sell the midfield. I'd sell the midfield and just get boring cards, to be honest, like De Jong, Patry, and you know, players like that. So yeah, the midfield and Rashford. Just if you want to go meta, we're doing meta like ratings. You know what I mean? Is this formation good? You know, 4-1-2-1-2. I don't like him at right mid, and to be honest, I don't love Kvara at left mid anymore. I think the power curve's ahead of him. This front three is class. Don't touch that. Vitinha is class. That's fine. Kanate can go. Tamori, Evo. I mean, you boys often like your Evos, so I'll leave them. Fullbacks are fine. Yeah, it's the wingers. It's the wingers and Kanate there. For Yapsio, son. Mumbles here. Change the formation to a 4-2-1-3. Is that a new one? No, that's the Evo. Okay, again, I'll leave your Evo. Who the f... Who is that Batel? Give me a minute. Because that was... Oh, is it double T? What the bastard's that name? She does have 99 dribbling. Okay. I would rather play her at left back. But I was going to slate, yeah. I guess it's not the end of the world. Park's fine. Gooty's fine. I prefer Pina up front, not on the left. And I would change the right back. I don't love this guy, but you know, I guess it's fine. In here, I don't, to be honest, I know you've just done Watkins, but I don't love him. And Patel on the right's a bit strange. Possibly a better DM than Gooty as well. It's not actually that bad, Mumbles. Compared to what your team was a few weeks ago, Mumbles, that's actually quite decent. I thought it'd be worse. Just because you showed me your team quite recently and it wasn't great. That's a lot better, Mumbles. Oh, the Forest past and present. Jaden left back. Right, he's a little bit better, Jaden. Jaden, what is he still doing there? Jaden, I'm not looking at this team again until left back. Andre Santos in the past and present. That is shallow. That is shallow. Having Andre Santos. Jesus Christ. Did he even have a game? I mean, it's a cool past and present. Wait, have we got double Forest past and present? Wait, what? I prefer this one. Anyway, this is a better team. This one's a better team. The top one. Who's is it? I can't see because it truncates the names, but this top one's a better Forest team. And that's just rat. That's the ultimate rat. There you go. Amos, son. Rat. You disgusting rat. That's horrible. This is your Andre Santos one. Yeah, I'm not counting that. I'm not counting that because it's not a Forest. Okay, that's cold. He needs a play style plus, but it's okay, Jaden, that's cold. That's cold. Here, he doesn't count. Bro does not count. Not play for Forest, bro. Your team's clear. Is it yours, Harold? Exactly. You're on 4.3 mil. Stole a cheeky Pina for 1.6. Things to steal. And a Dembele for 930. So basically, Augie, you got coins and you turned into the biggest in the game. Did someone just get that 135k Lampard? Oh, you guys on the icons stuff. Anyone get a one? I'm guessing there's not that many people here on icons, right? If anyone's on icons, let us know. The harshest thing on icons is when you stick a 100k undercut and you miss it, bro. Watkins Cam. To be fair, it gives a lot of passing play styles, that Evo, doesn't it? That could work. That could work. He has Andre Santos as well. Oh my god, Jaden falling for the rage bait. Go. Oh, not that one, Harold. No, I don't care. The Forest one's better. Which one was it, Harold? We've just checked everything. Probably checked it. Quick slips is what? Go. You can go and whack them back in, boys, and we'll take a look. We'll take a look in a second. You can put Evos in as well, by the way, boys. My one thing with Evos is, though, put the play styles in as well. Because if you show me an Evo that has crazy stats, but has no, like, passing play styles, and, like... Yeah, I mean, we need the play styles. You bought a Burkamp. What price? We can take a look at that. What low-budget trading should I do with 200k? Chem styles. If you want the full guide, it's in the Discord. Or if you just want, like, a worked example, talk to me. Talk to me, and I can go over it. But I still think you should start with the guide first. Best icon I've traded with is Cruz. Yeah, the new ones are often great. New ones are often great. Why Cruz, though? Just fluctuates well some. I've not done too much icon trading. I've not done it for, like, how long? What has it been? Like 2 weeks since we bought the silvers. I feel like I'm an old man. I'm going to sell it for 2 mil. Oh, so you bought Pina for the sale? Okay, fairs. I just thought you bought for the team. Is Team Week mine and a good investment? Yes, Hazard. We were talking about this earlier on in stream. I do like mine. Boys, to be honest, right? Do you want my honest thoughts on the mine and Team of the Week, right? He will probably get lower at some point tonight, and there'll be an exact low point, right? This is a little bit rash from me, but I genuinely think any price he is tonight, you can just buy him. Like genuinely any price. Like up to 32, 33k, which might be what he's sat at now, right? But he's been 30k is what I mean. I think that card hits 40k very soon. Like, he's such a good goalkeeper. He's a special card that we're going out of packs. He's a top league. And most importantly out of all that, he's French. Like, he has the best playstyle and the second best playstyle as a playstyle plus. He's just great. Johnson's got ticky inside of rapid. Yeah, no, Jaden, we did say the Johnson's cold. Like, the Johnson you put in's cold. You bought a 16 weeks for 12.5. When should I sell? Constantly be lay selling. Look, I'm lay selling mine right now. In terms of a general sale, no rush. They should rise in the week, but I'm just lazy selling mine now. Right there. I don't mind listing these overnight, by the way, the chem styles and stuff. These are like the one I was on about before, where you can not lazy sell, but you can sell overnight. Just compare price, refresh the market at 1 hour. Yes, the only reason the compare price back out method doesn't work is if there's more than one card over the hour. Don't ask me why. Because I don't know. So there's none over the hour here, right? If there was 2 cards over the hour, it wouldn't work. Don't know why. It's just stupid. Yeah, this is one version of chem style trading now, but I can do like a full guide on it. I'm cautious doing it too much. I know we do it a lot on stream, and I think people are probably sick of hearing guides constantly. Jonah, can you do one thing for me and I'll do it, right? Just make sure you read the guide in Discord, right? Start with that, and I can answer any questions. It's better to answer questions on it. The guide's probably better than what I can give you now anyway. It's just that I almost guarantee have questions on chem style trading. But as an example, we just bought Coleman for 750. And he sells for 1.6k. That's like the coin gap. How do I get to a mil? I got 200k. I can give you the exact like roadmap, really. I can give you the exact roadmap. If you give me a second, son, I'll get you the exact roadmap from 200k to a mil. Cruz always spikes at night. Well, every icon spikes at night. But you're just saying Cruz must spike well, I'm guessing, Alex. You bought for three. So, but yeah, he fluctuates well. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. All the icons spike at night, but from the sounds of it, Cruz just seems to do really consistently, which is what you want with icons. Matson jumped to 180. Should I sell? Matson's got a special card. What? They should be high right now. It's double A, isn't it? They should be high right now, but you're saying like it's crazy. This is like a crazy rise. I've not tracked the price of the card. Like I say, the high time on weekends, boys, is often 8, 9, 10 p.m. Prem left back, so they Prem fullbacks normally do really well. Just so you know. And there's nothing special on that card, though. It's just the problem is, or not the problem, but the reason he's so good is there's not a lot of Prem fullbacks, so he's great. Especially left backs. Is there any good Prem left backs at all? I can't think. Musa Silver is going with 3.8. Can I lay yourself before? Yeah, that's fine. You can lay yourself on probably more than that as well. Nedved, Sissy, and Rijkaard have been doing very well for icons me past week. But you've been trading the same for you, Luca. I never do that with icons. I just trade any they're on the market. I just put 400k into mine, and if he drops, you die. Jaden, you can rage. I know you're not even rage baiting, but Jaden, empty threat because it's coming from you anyway. So there's like 4 pages over the hour. Wait, Morgan, what are you doing? Oh, on icons. If you want the compare price back out on icons, this is what you can do, right? The reason the bid filter you do it is because you can compare price back out. The bid filter on icons, like I said, we did it before. It's something like this. You basically make it up every time. You're just looking for where you can find open bids and there's not more than 1 over the hour. That's your goal, right? So right now, if you look, right, there's a ton over the hour. You're trying to get rid of it, so there's only 1. The first thing you can do is up them in by now. Is that not 200? Is that not good? Are these just drop crazy at the minute? You could up this to like 120, 130, 140. I think if I up this to 140, right? That'll get rid of a lot of them, I think. Okay, so there's 150, 155. It seems to be at 67 right now, so you can do that, I think. On the bid. Yeah, and there's 1 over the hour there. You kind of see that? See how we just kind of played around with it to get 1 over the hour? Then you can compare price back out. That's how you compare price back out on icons. I don't do that, though, personally. Do I sell my Tweedy now or hold overnight in company? Company's up 15k when I bought, so therefore holding him overnight class. Don't panic, sell them a Tweedy. Just look for what his high seems to be about 400k. So look for 400k, Mason. Simple as that, really. You're scared a little bit. Luca, if you're going to trade icons, that all icons are the same, man. You just need to get to learn all of them. It's fine, bro. It's fine. Andre Santos played 7 minutes of... So he actually did get 7 minutes. I thought I was right on that when he's played no games. That's what I'm saying. That's shameless. You're playing champs? Probably not. Well, not on this account. Have you seen the team on this account? This is the second account. If we play, it'll be the main account. The problem is, if we play tonight, obviously not even going to get close to finishing, right? It's so demoralizing playing champs with no rewards. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, you know how you give dogs treats? Like, they're not giving me a treat, you know what I mean? I want the treat. I want my rewards. Good for, no, he is good for the past and present, Jaden, but he's just... Cam starts seems a little bit slow at the minute, boys. Honestly, I think tonight we need to look at the UCL cards more. I want to look into UCL. Let's jump onto it on footbin, because I think a lot of you boys have coins for it, and I think it's more important, to be honest. We do into footbin and stuff. Dante, hey, G, asked on Discord, but no one answered. Do I sell Barcola or wait? Dante, if it was not me answering, I was watching Liverpool get pumped in the game. That's why I was gone. I think you got 2 sell windows, Dante. Right now, literally as we speak in the next hour, or you hold it long term. I don't mind selling now and reinvesting the coins. How are we doing? Just had my first ever stream. That's cold in form. I'm decent. How are you, son? I'm decent. How are you? Like I say, we forget me. I mean, we don't forget me. We do forget me. How are you, son? We're about to jump into the footbin stuff, right? I want to see these UCL cards. The easiest way to track them is just on the footbin, the squad menu. Yes, that's fine. I'm going to mainly look at the UCL cards. These are the main ones. So these are playing amazing in game. What does he fluctuate to? So he's 258. What's he been? Okay, demand. We like that. Demand. At 6 o'clock, boys. Keep an eye on this, right? He's 262, 259. He seems to be flatlining. Interesting. Who else do we like? Hansen's 4 mil. What the fuck? This Haaland card, is he 3-3? Is that why? Yeah, he's 3-3. That's why he's not more expensive. Fairs. I know it's too expensive for a lot of the boys, but does he show demand? He gets rare, bro. Look at this. 1.5 to 2. 1.3. And he's now back up at 1.5. He seems amazing to trade with, by the way, if you've got the coins. Which I know a lot of us don't, but still. Rios, boys. Let me show you why I like Rios so much. Rios. Friday night comes down. 140 to 270. Loads of little spikes. 130 to 150. He got as low at 87k at 2 o'clock. He's now back at 106. I love Rios. I think these are amazing to trade with. I think overnight's going to be the window for him. Who else? Where's Højlund? He's the second one I'm looking at. That is too cheap for this card. It is literally a live card with rapid, quick step, low driven, and enforcer. I don't care that he's 3-star, 3-star. Well, I do care, to be honest, because he's 3-star, 3-star. But that is too low for this card. It just is, bro. This is what I'm going to look at. He doesn't fluctuate as much, to be honest. And this is why I like Rios more. He just seems to downtrend. See how there's like less demand on the card. But still very interested. Who else? Who else? Who else? Pavlovic. Gakpo's okay, but Gakpo doesn't seem like hype. Like, I don't know. Gakpo, I know he plays for Liverpool, but Liverpool stink at the minute. Militao's 800k. What did he crash from? Yeah, crashed from like 1 million coins. Great demand on that. Look at that. 200k rise. A little bit more than that. Falls, rises. Only by 50k though. 850 to 860, then falls again. I'm still looking for this to go lower. At some point tonight, in the 700s. When we invested in Modric 2 years ago, and I showed that on the short, and I showed it in the video, it's because he was 200k and he was too good. Is there anyone like that? I don't like Estevao. I don't even love Gordon, to be honest. Quickstep ain't all that this year. And it's Newcastle. Like, I don't love that. I prefer Simmons and Bonnie. This Bonnie's decent. Has he got demand? 180 to 240, class. Yeah, class. I like this Bonnie as well. Do you like the dips and spikes? Big fan of this card as well. 140. Yeah, he's got it even lower. See that? Demand falls at 6. We'll see what he gets to. That's just how I'm tracking them. The reason I buy as late as possible is you've got as much information as possible. Bro, you don't answer my messages, Alf. Yeah, Alf, you've clearly seen me on a second screen. Alf, you're either 12 or there's something not wrong up there. Not right up there. What are you thinking with 1.8 mil, Augie? Augie, you could do so much, son. You could do so much. Icon trade. Just learn icon trading. Learn icon trading. It's consistent, right? Is anything selling? I'm going to have to sell these over tonight. You ran a 10k at 54 today, class, new PR. So I have no reference, Luca, what's good or not on running, because I'm a fat bastard. I'm a gym guy, not a running guy. But Luca, well done. I'm going to assume the time, no matter what, if it's good for in general, it's good for you, and that's all that matters, PR. Basically. What Champions League cards are the best to trade with? The ones that fluctuate. I know it sounds obvious, but the ones that fluctuate. You can check on the graph store. If a card just downtrends, then you don't trade it. If a card, you see a lot of this, a lot of that, just literally loads of ups and downs, perfect to trade. Look at Napoli's games as well. Yeah, no, Howard said they're easy. We'll take a look at all the fixtures at the end when we're looking at these cards. Jonas, okay, my question about chem style trading is, which is the minimum I should buy a player? Which is the minute? Jonah, can you explain the first bit? Which is the minimum I should buy a player? In terms of filters, you've got two options. You've got the generic filters, where you do Hunter, Anchor, Shadow, and go from the minimum. Strip him, what a legend, son. You legend for the follow, how are we? You got one option where you do the generic filters, right? That's where you're going to compare price back out on the Hunter, Shadow, and Anchor for the cheapest they sell for, which right now on Hunter is 1k, and you're looking to buy undercuts. You can also buy a lot of the cards for 1,000 coins, but that comes with practice, right? The second way you do it is by literally using one player. There's a select few players like Furlan, Mendy, Frimpong, and Balde that pop up enough on the market with good chem styles that you can just do this one player and nothing else. For example, he sells for about 5k with a Shadow because we checked it before. He'll pop decently frequently with a Shadow, not amazing, but decently frequently at 3.5, 3.8k, and you can sell for like 1,000 coins profit, right? Same with Balde, same with Frimpong. They're the two ways I would do it. When an icon's got to rise, icons don't rise like ridiculously. Icons don't work like that. They fluctuate up and down. Icons fluctuate up and down. They don't like all dip and all rise. They fluctuate up and down. You're looking to buy specific icons in lows and specific icons in highs. You know what I mean? Josh, what can I do with 300k? Loads, but I would still stick to low budget. If you go in the Discord and just look at the low budget guides, I'd start there. What time do you reckon you'll start buying these UCL cards? Again, YS. Y? I'll call you Y. Call you Y. Me personally, never, because I'm on the Trades of Glory account. In general, late tonight. The later you leave it, the more information you have, and I think you've got time tonight. Did everyone drop 2 divisions? Yes, you did. The new season, always drop your divisions. It's normal. Normal. That's what the new season does. It's all good. If I have any coins left at the end of the night, boys, I'm going to invest in fodder, by the way. Sell Grab and Merch Team of the Week or keep him. I think you can set... There's no reason for him to go up or down, like, ridiculously. And he's not a lot of coins, is he, right? So you can sell him now and reinvest. Basically. Could you do a guide for icon trading? There is one already out, Morgan. It's a tiny bit outdated. The only thing that I think is different is, in it, I say use FootWiz, don't. Use Foot GG. There's one on YouTube. So there's one already out. But I can do a new one. I'll probably do an updated one. I won't do it now, though. There's no need to do it so soon. You know what I mean? But there is one on YouTube. Yeah. The filter we thinking 100 to 500 best. For icons, for your budget, not a bad start. Oh, you got an ad. Never mind. I'll wait. Icons is basically day trading for kids. Yes. There you go. Harold's got it. He's the first person. He's clicked. Icons like a crypto scam, except it's not a scam. It just works. Why is it only Whisper popping up, bro? What are they trying to do to me? He's going to send another icon. Yeah, but only if it's low, Luke. I don't buy for the sake of it. With icons, you never buy for the sake of it. If an icon's not low, you don't buy. You know what I mean? He's trying Blanc on champs. He's fucking insane. Yeah, he is pretty decent. Yeah. When you said, like, you're happy to pack him, yeah, obviously, bro, he's decent. He's decent. All the icon centre-backs that are worth more than 300k, decent. The discard ones, less so. Obviously. Do you reckon Højlund will bounce back a bit from 60k? I think that Højlund is too low, yes. What I don't like about the Højlund is he's not showed as much demand as cards like Rios, as cards like Bonnie, as cards like Xavi Simons. his graph's quite down-trendy, which is strange, because I think the card's great. So I think there is bounce there, and I know a lot of you boys saying, like, well, I say a lot of you boys, I think it's just Harold, saying that Napoli's games are easy. But that's a longer-term thing. There's no games for like 2 weeks. Build a 100 to 500 best. Yeah, Augie, I was saying basically yes. The only thing you might need to do is lower that gap if too many cards are popping up, right? That's up to you. Got a few 86 team in the week. Love it. TRR, son. You can start lazy selling them right now. You can start lazy selling them right now. I'm constantly just lazy selling these cards. What sold then? I think the Iosi Perez sold, and we bought that for 800 coins. I'm lazy selling these constantly. Just for a couple thousand coins more than what they sell for. I sell one every couple of listings is the average I'm selling them for. We'll undercut him by 1. We'll undercut him by a little bit, because I don't even know if he sells. What did we sell one for before? Yeah, we sold 2.7, so we'll undercut him. That's all right. When's a good time to buy Bonnie UCL? Tonight, I'm thinking. Tonight. Boys, with the UCL cards, they're not all going to, like... Okay, so let's take Bonnie for an example, right? You need to learn to track these cards a little bit, because they're not all going to dip at the same time. It'll be vaguely... Oh, he's got 2 cards. They'll vaguely dip at the same time, but not exactly, right? Is that all supply on this card? There is no way. Exactly, there is no way. I knew there wouldn't be. If you just compare price on the market, boys, it shows you all the cards. Compare price, there's more cards. If you ever only see a few cards on the market, that's why. He's 145. There you go. 4 cards. There's no demand on him at the 145. You can see how this one's been there for ages, right? You need to sit and track this card. So when he looks like he's getting low tonight, and eventually you will literally be able to see if cards are getting bought or if cards are getting listed, right? If cards are getting listed, he's coming down. If cards are getting bought, he's going up. That is how you're trying to time the exact low, which is tough, but you're trying to do it that way, right? Pick a card that you like the look of. So I think Bonnie, Højlund, Rios, Xavi Simmons are the 4 that I would call. Higher budget Haaland, but that's very high budget. See how 2's got bought at 145? He could be coming up. I've just said I think there's going to be another dip tonight, so I'm not buying anything until at least 11 p.m. personally. I've not got the coins to, but that's what I'd be doing. That mean? Napoli got Karabag, Copenhagen, Benfica, and Chelsea. They have to get 7 points. I think if that's the case, that Højlund's not a bad long-term hold. That Højlund's not a bad long-term hold, right? The problem is the hold is 2 weeks, right? Højlund should do great for the game in 2 weeks. I almost want to make coins on that before the 2 weeks. I almost want to buy to sell to other people. Like, you almost want to sell to the people who are going to hold for 2 weeks, right? If Højlund's 60k now, let's say, and he goes to 80, I don't mind selling that. The person who buys at 80 might hold it for 2 weeks and sell at 100 and 150. But in those 2 weeks, I've made more coins anyway. You know what I mean? That'd be the logic. I'm making prices up, but you get what I mean. You're back, Cheddar. How are we, son? You're back, son. Why is the Hunter filter not great now? It changes all the time, Bite Mad. Supply and demand on the game. It changes all the time. It changes all the time. Any trading method that's like grindy, low budget is always going to be better at more active times. Imagine 6 o'clock is like a beacon of active times on the game, right? And it gets worse and worse throughout then. So you have to change the method you're doing. Friday and Saturday are the 2 most active days as well. So they're just great. How have I gone from 30k to 50k? I just sold some stuff. I'm not actually on like 100k, Cheddar. I'm not in special, so not in special. Just sold some stuff. Not in special. As a Liverpool fan, we played like shit today. Oh, don't even. Honestly, Jesus God. It was rough. We just sat in silence watching the game. Honestly, really rough. I'm going to keep checking silvers as well. Silvers is such an underrated method just to do in the background constantly. I can't wait to run high budget again. I do like low budget. But being able to trade icons, man, it gets me all giddy and shit, you know? Gets me all giddy and shit. I've got 50 Marseille who's extinct. Oh, Trippy, you said that in the Discord. And he's locked behind 1.2k of unassigned. I don't think you sell it, no. I know you said this before. I have 2 reasons for this. When the silver tournament starts, do you think it'll be extinct? No, I don't think it will be. I think people will start selling theirs off as well. The reason I don't think it matters, Trippy, is because if you sell 50 Marseilles that you bought, 500 coins for 10k, you're banned, right? The second reason is because you will make more coins waiting for the silver tournament anyway, for the 1,200 unassigned. So, yeah. But the first main reason is you're probably banned anyway. So what do you do, Bite Mad? And basically, you can still do the same methods, okay? It's not like you can't do it anymore. Just expect it to be slower. You can also do the 1x1. You can also do mass bidding. Or if you don't like it right now, I don't even mind. You just got to play games right now, right? We're looking to buy things overnight tonight. In the meantime, we're just chilling, trading. You know what I mean? Why does Calvert-Lewin sell? That's a weird question. What do you mean, son? What do you mean? Good job, I'm a City fan. Yeah, it does not do it, boys. Let's keep politics out of football and football out of trading streams. Salad, yeah, let's keep it out. You might make a couple Hoyland and sell some and keep the rest long term. Don't mind that. I don't mind that. I do. You're the one calling the Napoli fixtures as well, Harold. You seem to love it, son. There's only so long I can sit on this Hunter filter and not get brain dead, so I'm not going to do it too long. He's a great one, though. 650 with him is crazy, bro. That'll sell for like 2k. Some of the profit margin you get on this, man's crazy. Who sells well with Hawk? No one. The only chem styles you should ever trade with players is Anchor, Hunter, and Shadow. That is the only three. And in my opinion, it's getting to the point in the game where it's basically just Shadow and Hunter. You can buy chem styles like themselves, like engines and Hawks and stuff to invest in terms of, you know, working around like tradable mega packs and stuff. In terms of players, stick to Shadow and Hunter. It's easier. Basically. What's up, Gaby, son? Gaby. How are we, Gabe? Gabe, like I say, we're not great because Liverpool game. Tar, same there. Tar, how are you, son? We're not great. But trading makes me happy. We just sold it and then shit, we're on 62k. He sells for like 1.7 to 1.9. I've just sold a lot of this guy before, so I kind of know what he sells for. Oh, you're Danish, Harold. Never mind. It all comes out. It all comes out. You're Danish. Fair play, son. I respect it, to be honest. We sold Pablo Fornals there, boys, at 14,250, right? And we've got another one selling there at 14,500 that we can sell at 14,250. They were from the special filter. Just snipe the pen there. You little rat bastard. Get him in that team. You kind of like Cole Palmer. Ron, relax, son. I look like John Stones, and we all know it. TX, how are we, son? You guys all came in at the same time. Did someone just end stream or something? That's normally what happens. Someone end stream, then you get people coming in going, yeah, you're right. Which I don't mind. You boys, it's just funny. You can kind of tell people end stream. Anchor isn't the best, I swear. What do you mean about Anchor not being the best, Cheddar? I never said it was, but I don't know if I've misunderstood. Possibly. Is console market shared? Yeah. PS and Xbox is shared? Yes. Have you only just figured that out? It's only been like that for about 5 years, Luca. Isn't the gap like 100 coins? Yeah, I just said Anchor's not great, Cheddar. Yeah, it's not great. On 99% of cards, it's not great. It just works on some like ball day. Very specific instances. Do I just quick sell bronze commons? If you're doing the bronze method, you do not quick sell any players, no. Which we go through in the video, right? Because quick selling a player is losing value. A player is worth 200 coins, even in a gold upgrade. Bronze upgrade, sorry. You sat on this filter and gave up to you. I know, it's getting late in the day, so it's definitely going to be worse. But there's still so many bargains. The only thing keeping me going on this specific filter is that I can currently pick up Perez and Ekatike and stuff quite often. And they still got like 2-3k profit. If it wasn't for them, I'd probably be off it by now. Because it's a bit meh. But so many of the cards have such good profit from this filter. You know what I mean? You go for an icon trade. Yeah, obviously I can't do it. I don't have the coins right now. I'd love to be able to icon trade on stream right now. Just for my own addiction. But we can definitely go through how I'd do it. What I'm going to go do is, right, I'll go through icons. And when one pops up, I'll go through like how I would check if it's to set a buy or a sell. It'll be made a lot harder by the fact that FUTGG have no sales history at the minute, which is fucking stupid. But there's nothing you can do. Show the headset then. Cheddar, you've got to be 12, son. You got to be 12 or below. No disrespect to anyone else that's 12, just Cheddar. Me and Cheddar know. We know. Gotta go now. Have a good stream. Legend, Harold, son. Have a good night. Have a good rest of your week as well, Harold. Hopefully we see you in the next stream. If not, no worries. Have a good rest of your week, Bash. I guess it's not rest of your week, is it? It's the start of the week. Anyone in work or school this week, boys? What we saying? Is it more work or school? We're starting to sell cards. We're on 91k. I wonder if that's the informs and we sold a few of them. No, it was the Pablo Fornals and the Due, boys. Special card trading working there. Wait, have I made insane coins? I was on like 110k today. 30k, 60k. All the specials we got, boys. There's special card trading working. We probably made 2,000, 2,000, a bit less than 2,000. So about 6 to 7k on a couple cards. Another 6 to 7k there. Because we're going to be on about one... Boys, the trade to glory is flying, bro. Trade and grind in the menus is so nice at the minute. I mean, I don't get too much time on the game. It's really, really nice. Last time when I played, it wasn't. Just found out. Fucking hell, Luca, man. That's why there's so many transfers. Most of them come from PS. If you see on the market, boys, there's 8 million transfers. I'll tell you right now that about 6 million of them are from PS. Sell gold salmon now or wait. She's not too expensive. It doesn't matter. She's not too... When a card's not that expensive, just sell it if you're not using it. Should I just look at the 3 icons and learn the prices? Maxi, you to follow. Maxi, you legend. So how are we? Let me show you how to do icons then. I did just win a card, so we can do it. Insane rise on that Matson. Yeah, people were saying, I think with Matson, it seems to be people have realised. I'm trying to think for another reason. I can't think of one, but let me know. I think people have realised that he's the only good Prem left back that comes to mind. I can't think of another. There's no good Prem left backs, basically. Prem fullbacks do really well because there's not many of them. It was always with Walker. Do you remember Walker special cards, boys? There's just not many of them. Same with French fullbacks. That Lazuli did really well out of packs. I don't think you should look at 3 icons, but I think you should look at a lower portion of icons. And I can show you what I think, right? Links to Frimpong and Van der Velde. Dutch Nation strong this year. That'll be much less of the reason. I do think he falls again, by the way. I think when he falls again at any point on a fluctuation, you can look at him. He could have been Discord pumped as well. Right, icons. Boys, with icon prices being tough, do an even smaller range. Again, I keep showing you 100 to 300. You can do anything, right? It's just the icon range I like, right? If you do a nice small range, and let's say we do, again, 100 to 300, you can learn all the prices of icons that are 100 to 300k in like a day, right? Not like a full day of doing it, but yeah, I mean, right? You can learn like all the icons, and then when you've got them, you've got them. You don't need to go and learn Desai's price. You don't need to go and learn Eusebio's price, because it doesn't fucking matter, right? You only need to learn the icon prices in this filter. And the easiest way to learn them when you're first starting is literally just by when they pop up, search them on FootGG. Do you know what I mean? Throughput follows, what a legend. How are we, son? That Steve McManaman thing's never changing, by the way. That little audio alert. Never changing. Right. This is probably too many pages. I might lower it a little bit, but you can see, look, these have only got 3 seconds on them, so it doesn't really matter. Right, John Barnes comes up, right? And I would do this when you're first starting on all the, maybe like the first 5 icons. Go and learn these 5 prices. Do you know what I mean? Throughput, subscribe to Twitch Prime. You boys have been crazy supportive tonight. I really appreciate you using that on me and no one else. I really appreciate that. No ads as well, boys. If you have got Twitch Prime, I know how annoying Twitch ads can be, so you also get some cool emotes that no one ever uses, man. Put time into them emotes. I know no one uses emotes on Twitch, but still, not the point. So there's John Barnes, boys. This is how I'd learn it, right? You're doing icon trading. I do think it is as simple as go and learn icons one by one, right? He was 215. Right now, I can tell you, 215 is not obviously a buy because he's 212, right? These sale prices are dodgy. They'll update them soon, but for now, just imagine these are recent, and they're not, right? Okay, so be very careful icon trading tonight. They'll update these soon, right? But you can see right now, he was recently 240k, right? And he seems to low at like low 220s, right? He's currently 212 because the whole market fell because of how much content we got, right? Which is why this is low. We've got a new icon pack, new hero packs, everything, okay? Which is why this is low, right? So again, if you had recent sales prices, you'd know this. But it's hard to show it, okay? But essentially, you're going to use the highs on the sale prices and the lows on the sale prices. So in a normal fluctuation day where the market's not crashed and you have sale prices, like I say, you could see that he highs at like 245 and he seems to low at like low 2s. So you're looking to undercut these lows and sell back at these highs. It is that simple. Always sell your icons within 24 hours to avoid stuff like this. If you always look to buy your icons, and what have I just missed, bro? If you always look to buy your icons like 6 till 7 o'clock and sell overnight, you're fine. That's my personal like pattern, right? But always try and get out of them within 24 hours just to avoid any dips, basically. That's what you're looking to avoid, okay? It was elusive subscriber Prime as well. Honestly, what a legend. Again, really appreciate that, boss. Elusive, not heard from much from you tonight. How are you, son? Maybe you just sat lurking. No worries if you are. How do I have so much active transfers? Oh, Philip, you might be on PC. You might be on PC, son. If you're on PC, you probably have like 800k transfers or something, right? PC is a very different market. What do you think about Pogba min price? We said we don't like it. Why is that just sat there? Why is they just sat there? That's fucking weird. I don't like it. I never think you should mass invest for an Evo. You can club stock, yes. Don't mass invest. A little bit different. Is it still worth to do icon trading at the moment? And what kind of min profit are we aiming for? Look for 10% profit, and then therefore 5% profit after tax. You can do it now, and I think it's okay. What I would note, boys, if you're doing icon trading now, right? And this is a really good lesson for future, right? In the game, this stands true. If the whole icon market falls, which it clearly has tonight, you need bigger undercuts, right? John Barnes at 212k looks an amazing buy if you're comparing him to this morning's price, right? But clearly the whole icon market has fell. So if John Barnes is sat 212k, and that's his normal price right now, you're probably looking for like 205 and below, right? You're looking for undercuts on already good prices, if that makes sense. No, football, you don't sell bronze commons. And that's not what I said. I said you never sell them, right? You just don't discard them. You don't discard them. You send them to the club and use them in upgrades. That's what you do with bronze commons. Oh, shit, that Perez is class. You bastard. You got Cloaks and a Kocha. Wait, from the pack, son. From the packs, Elliot. Because that doesn't sound like trading. Because a Kocha's cold. Kocha's cold. Lurking, praying my first icon sell soon. Wait, who'd you get, Elusive? We'll take a look, son. You might have been cooked tonight, but if you've been cooked tonight on an icon, so many people would have. We talk about icons all the time. Icons work 80% of the time, and they fall 20%, simply because that's what the market does, right? Icons, but the 80-20 is much better than meta gold, which is more like 20-80. But if you let us know, Elusive, which icon, we can take a look, son. Yeah, the difference is crazy. I don't like the PC market. There's methods that work on the PC market that don't work on the console market, but I prefer the console market. You take if Lucas Perez is a good silver for coins. Honestly, Cheddar, I'd just stick with the spreadsheet. Cheddar, just stick with the spreadsheet, son. The spreadsheet's got like 150 cards in. I'd stick with the spreadsheet 100%. Unless if he's got value, you can have a check. But honestly, the spreadsheet's like got the golden source. It's not everything in the spreadsheet sells, but everything that sells should be in the spreadsheet. You know what I mean? Gerard, you got him 3 days ago. Oh, Elusive, that's the problem. You got him 3 days ago. Always sell icons, boys, within 24 hours. Just because you got okay. Stuttering aside, the market works like this, right? The market downtrends the entire year. Just I hope this visual demonstration's helping, by the way. Market downtrends the entire year. The way icons work like this, though. They downtrend, but they do this, right? You know, if you look like on a smaller scale, they do that. All you're looking to do is, while they're downtrending, catch that low, sell high. Catch that next low, sell at the next high, right? So that's why with icons, you always sell within 24 hours. Because they're always going down, but you can very easily buy the low, sell the high, buy the low, sell the high as they go. They don't go down in a straight line, do you get what I mean? But Elusive, son, don't panic sell him. Just get out of him tonight at like a normal price. Do you know what I mean? Saboslai doesn't sell for like a lot with a Hunter. I think he sells like 1.5, by the way. Today I went high on icons. Oh, you went with high icons, Delpy and Drogba. Burpee, what are prices? We'll take a look, son. I like looking at icon prices. When I can't... Oh, and a Fiora, what price did you get Burkamp for? Yeah, Elliot, close is rubbish, but you got a Kocha. That's cold. 250 small rare packs and... Wait, Tom, you need to message that again, mate, because that makes no fucking sense. Are you just saving for Team of the Year? Talk to me, Tom. He's a Brazilian Prem right back. He could do well for the tournament then, Cheddar. But 79 pace isn't great. What are you looking to do, though, Cheddar? Are you looking to mass invest or something? Like, are you just looking to club stock one? Do you like the idea of selling some of the meta silvers early this rotation? We've got much more free icons. Yes, Matthew. Matthew, I think, like, not because you've messaged me then and like, you know, it sparked something. I think my plan for tomorrow's YouTube video, do not hold me to this, is to release a full video on exactly how you can trade the silver tournament in terms of if you've not bought cards, what to do. If you've bought cards, what to do. If you've club stocked, what to do. If you're unassigned, what to do. I'm going to try and do a full video on my thoughts tomorrow. I cannot predict the future, and I don't know what the rewards are going to be, but I'm going to try. Okay? CDN, son, Matson or Nuno Mendes at left back. In terms of meta, Nuno Mendes. I mean, I know he's way cheaper, but it's... Bro's got quick step plus. Like, play styles matter, and on a left back, quick step's decent. That Matson does look cold, though. Yeah, I mean, so. You got the Burkamp at 206 and some of 198. Again, boys, no worries on one icon, right? Tonight's been a rough night because icons have just fell. Just in general, again, I'll say it again. When icons fall across the market, I don't love that, by the way, he stinks. When icons fall across the market, look for bigger undercuts in general. So, for example, with Burkamp, if he was at like I don't know what you bought at. You might have already gotten a good undercut. It's hard to know. If he was at like 208, 209, and you buy a 206, I don't like it because you want like a big undercut. You want someone to undercut already low prices, just in case they keep falling. That's all. Yeah, as a club stock, it's fine, Cheddar. As a club stock, absolutely fine. Yeah, yeah. No worries with that, mate. Unless he's already like really expensive, then obviously not. But I'm guessing he's not by the way you're saying it. Basically. You got hella packs, put club stock into the mixed league upgrades, pack big players already. Yeah, but where's the 5 mil come from? 5.4 mil come from? You can do league SBCs, but where's the 5.4 mil coming from? Club stocks back on that Sunday from the last one. Cheers, fam. No worries, Matthew, at all, mate. I think that's the plan for tomorrow's video because It's more for a lot of the boys in the Discord and on the streams as well. A lot of us have silvers, and I think there's a lot of worry about it. I think what's scary with the silvers next week is EA know people have invested in silvers, right? EA don't like people making coins. If you can put 2 and 2 together, EA don't like people making coins, and they know that people have invested in silvers. That's what's scary about it. The fact they've not released rewards for, like, yet is worrying. You know what I mean? But I'm holding silvers. I've got 2.5 mil in them. Like, don't try to be too negative, but you get what I mean. Sold Matson yesterday for 150k and feeling happy. Have you got the Nuno Mendes in your team? That Matson spiked like crazy. Nuno Mendes will be better in game. Playstyles are playstyles, bro. The Matson, like I say, don't get me wrong, he does look good. He does look good. The sniping bots get you banned. Yes. If you use a sniping bot, you will probably make around, if I had to guess, 50k before you're banned. They don't actually make a lot of coins. I've used sniping bots before. I know, shoot me dead. Shoot me dead. When I was little, I used to use sniping bots. They've been around for ages, boys. They're not great. They can be great if you're already a good trader because you can buy things that there's like certain gaps in the market and stuff. They're really not great. You probably get banned, like I say. It's hard to call it. It's a bit random, but you get banned very frequently, basically. Appenda, Evo, Ekatike. Appenda, and it's not even close. Not even close. That Appenda's one of the best strikers in the game now. You made 1.3 mil on one of the challenge SPCs during the Halloween section. Because you club stocked. Yeah. You know what, Tom? I think it's a good advocate for just club stocking in general. People don't like club stocking because it's boring. I'm going to make a Black Friday club stock video. It is the most obvious coins of the year. CDN, some of the Prime as well. Again, I really appreciate doing that. I really appreciate when you boys use the Prime on us. Like I say, enjoy the no ads and enjoy the emotes if you can be asked using them. And then Steph having to follow as well. How are you doing, some? Yeah, we'll make a club stock for Black Friday, boys. We just get flash SPCs. It'll be the easiest 100k minimum, up to 500k, possibly to a mil, if you do it well enough. It'll be crazy. You bought Militar. What'd you buy for? I'm guessing you've been monitoring that price closely, General, son. Oh, you also back Totty tradable. Fuck you, man. Hanley House tradable. Tom, you know what? I thought we were mates. I did not read that next message. We're not mates. You sat at 15k players. Tom, do you know who FC James is on Twitter? You and him sound very alike. You have 50 Cherkies waiting for another Evo. That Greenwood's a good buy. I don't like Greenwood, right? Everyone relax. I'm using him to make coins. Do you know what I mean? I'm abusing him. It's fine. 50-50. He won't sell very well, but we'll try and get a little bit out of him. He sells for about 1.5. I don't actually know what Greenwood sells for. With the Cherky thing, like I say, I don't like mass investing for an Evo just because you can make more coins with those coins in the meantime. But I know people have their ways. If you want, I'd just club stock a discard card like Cherky. Personally. You're like number 2 in the world for club value. Tom, how much time do you have spent on the game, mate? I promise there's no judging here. I'm just curious. You watched him very closely, 794. Yeah, he got really low very recently, didn't he? Generals, what I would say with that card is, if he gets lower, just don't do anything stupid. Do not list him. I'm not saying you would, but like, a lot of people see a card get lower and go, oh, shit, I've got to list it. Like, he could get to 790 maybe. I don't know. Just relax. It's fine. No, Elliot, there's not a way to open packs unassigned because otherwise everyone would be unassigned 24/7. And there's not a way. Because think about it like this, right? Say you're unassigned and you open a pack. Where do the players go? Imagine you're the menu with the pack. Think about the menu when you open a pack, right? The menu when you open a pack is actually the same menu as an unassigned menu. The same menu. So it'd break the game. They could definitely figure a way around it, but they don't want to. No reason to. He's gone down 799 a couple of times and back to 805. So you got one on bid at 794. I don't mind it, General, at all. I think he's one of the best ones as well. Like to trade with. Brazilian Real Madrid centre back in the Champions League. Class. Oh, it's just a stock, Alfioro. I thought you said you bought loads of him. I thought you bought loads of him. My bad, son. My bad. Tak with the follow. Taka. Well, that's a cold name. How are you, son? This method viable with 10k? Yeah, it's really good with 10k. This is not an active time on the game. I'll be very honest with you right now. I'm winning a lot of cards when they pop up, but not many are popping up. I'm more just chilling and helping you boys until we get a little bit later and we can look at some of the UCL cards and Team of the Weeks, right? A lot of the cards have great fucking, like, gaps on them. But you want to be doing this at 6 or 7 o'clock, right? A little bit late now. Obviously, we did the stream a little bit later as well because the Liverpool game, which we shouldn't talk about. Just know how to make coins. Who wants to make 100 coins a card when you can make 8k a card? Exactly. Club stocking's OP, but club stocking, I do get it. Club stocking's for people who have time on the game as well. Because, I mean, if you're going to do it to the level you've done it with 15k players. But there's no reason not to club stock. Like I said, the Black Friday video will be easy. Because it's the same players every year. It's just players that sell well for chemistry and SBCs. But it is a little boring, I get it. But then again, a lot of low budget trading is, so it's kind of fine. Should I sell whenever I see profit, even if it's tomorrow, wait for the next 2 weeks? In my opinion, generals, you can hold him for a few days. I'm skeptical in case we get like store pack something crazy. But you should be able to, because he's such an expensive card, and when the weekend league supply is over, hold for a few days. I change on that if he gets to some crazy... Oh, I've just bid on him. If I can't buy this card now. Gee, I'm so special, man. Jesus Christ. And he's a really good one as well. I change on that if he's up more than like 100k tomorrow. If he's 100k plus tomorrow, then I change my tune on that. You can sell him. Got Gula and Friesland for 900, 850. Are you sat on the filter, Yapcho? You rat bastard. I mean, you can. There's no reason you can't, but you're still a rat bastard. What do I do with my remaining 88k? I don't want to go back to the low budget grind. Buy a store pack then. Buy a store pack. I like the low budget grind, all jokes aside. I often say, oh, it's crap, but I actually quite like it. I just like grinding the game. That's me. Hopefully we'll make 3 mil on Black Fridays to aim. Yeah, if you've got that many players. Tommy, what the problem is, not the problem, I guess. When you've got the amount of players you do on Black Friday, it's genuinely just being on the game all the time to sell them. Because you've got that many. Boys, we talk a lot about Black Friday. All we're talking about, like I've not already said, is that basically on Black Friday, EA release a load of flash SBCs, which are just really high chemistry, puzzle SBCs, and things like that. Which means when they come out, because they have such good rewards, and they're so they're out for such a short period of time, cards that give really good chemistry and SBCs, such as gold common English Prem centre-backs. That's one very specific example, but it's an obvious one. You can basically club stock one of each at 300 coins on bids, and they'll often sell for, at some point in Black Friday, at least 1,000 coins on everything. But normally they always get to like 3,000 or 4,000 coins for one or two of the SBCs. Because the reward is like a tradable 50k pack, so everyone on the game goes and does it. There's not a lot of time on it. The card, you need certain chemistry. People try and use cards in their club. It just happens every time. Do you think Scream Griezmann will keep dropping? I think you can buy him in the next couple hours. Yes, I think he'll keep dropping. Probably overnight tonight, yeah. You're in the Discord with number one in the world, and we post our high sales, and we can both get the sale. Fair play. Fair play. Oh, that's a ridiculous. I wasn't even looking. Could have made a 2k off that, and I wasn't even looking. Yeah, fair play. Gets it easier. I'm not going to lie. There is value to the paid Discord, boys. I know that's not what you're saying, Tom, but there is value to the paid Discord, boys. The paid Discords, not the leaker ones. I'm going to be honest. There is value. It is literally their job at times to sit and find calls for you. And even stuff like that, they'll tell you when a card spikes in price because they'll sit and monitor the market. A card goes to 5k, like a silver card, and they'll just ping and say, oh, if you've got this card, you can sell it. There is value. I mean, that's not the only value they provide, but it gives me, like, reminds me of it, basically. When to sell gold 84s, you can lay sell right now. Right now. I've just bid on that Iosi too, for say it would have been a steal. You bid on him as well. Fucking hell, how are we both being that idiot? Why are you boys on my filters, actually? Boys, I'm on low budget. You boys are high budget. Back off, man, while my carpenters sell. Yeah, I mean, you back off. Let me do the low budget grind in peace while we talk. It's fine. You don't need it. You don't have to go on constantly. You can have your phone on yet. Yeah. You still got to sell the cards constantly, by the way. You still got to sell the cards constantly, Tom. Which I guess, there's a price to pay to being rich, isn't there? Kyoto is over the follow. What a boy, Mr. Akuma. How are you, son? It's not paid. I get free membership to enter private value and post my sales. You must not have listened to me, Tom. Which, again, if you're good at trading, maybe you're not good at listening, which, we all have to have downfalls. I don't know why I'm being hard. It's because Liverpool lost, boys. If Liverpool didn't lose, I'd be nice. Oh, bastard again. Basically, Tom, I said, yeah, I know. I said, I know that one's not paid. However, there's value to paid Discords. My Discord's free, Ron. My Discord would not be worth it if I was paid because I have a full 9 to 5 and I just don't have time, basically, on the game. So I'm not going to make you guys pay for it. There's a lot of value in there. There's a lot of free guides. I don't have time to sit and track the market and give you guys calls all the time, so I'm not making it paid. I don't think I'll ever make it paid because it's not where I'd want to take my content in the future. I would rather spend the time making videos than making a paid Discord, in my opinion. Watch me change my tune on that. £5 Discord coming next week. Oh, shit. These are popping like crazy at the minute. You're happy mainly because Liverpool lost, which means United are ahead, Tom, honestly. Tom, did you watch the game? As a United fan, it's a weird one. Because it's like when I watch, like, United against Arsenal or something, and it's like, say... Well, I guess not anymore, but when we were playing with Arsenal for the league, I think I found myself supporting United when United played Arsenal. Last season, I mean. Jesus Christ. Tonight was woeful from Liverpool, though. Liverpool don't look good. I was at the Real Madrid game, like a lot of you boys will know. And I was like, shit, we're back. We're back. And then the City game's all gone. Depressing, man. Ekatike was playing like Peter Crouch does in FIFA. Yeah, Ekatike has been class recently as well. What annoying about it is he's been one of the good ones, right? He's been one of the good ones. And today he was just... wasn't the one. All Gucci, bro. How are you, sir? It's not, sir. Jeez, God, I'm the furthest thing from a sir you'll ever see. I'm good if you are, so let me know how you are. How much shall I list 80 golds 84? Gold 84s for. List him for a few hundred coins higher, you'll be fine. There's not a specific price, basically. How long do you think he will drop? He's 140 now. I would look for a time between midnight and 2 a.m. if you're on the game. That's UK time. Look for that time if you can. You think icons will bounce back? Bought check could be a massive loss. What did you buy for, Mossy? Because if you bought well, it's still fine. But obviously, you could have bought not well. And you might be new to icons and all that. That's fine. Fine. He's 260 right now. What'd you buy for? You're going to try that special card filter from today's video. YZF, son. It is amazing. Again, do it around content. It's even better. It could be slow right now. I don't know. But, like, it does work. You've seen us buy and sell the cards. I was on it for, what, maybe 5 minutes? And I think there's not loads of profit there, but it's like, what, 6,000, 7,000 coins? It's pretty chill. But, again, around content's even better. Learn prices, it's even better. Doku was class. I'm not going to sit here and moan boys about that. Doku was really good. We were just crap. We're back. You didn't even play that well against Madrid. Oh, okay, that's... Now you kind of rage baiting, Tom. Tom, I think what you forget as well, when you talk to people online about football is, boys, if you ever get sucked into a football argument online, people, without sounding rude, the average person doesn't know much about football. Which is fine, but it just means you got to be careful with the arguments. 270k. He's gone down, Mossy. When did you buy, son? I don't mind holding that and looking for a sale overnight. I'm not saying you'll make coins on it, but you can look to try and break even. You can look to try and break even. I don't think you're going to make coins. Or if you do make coins, maybe like 5 or 10k. The icon market's dropped so much, I don't see it rebound back to what it was anytime soon. It might take a week for that, right? But again, don't just panic sell. Never do that. Never do that. What 88k budget trading can I do? I'm short of the loop. I still do chem styles, generals. This is the problem, right? When you get used to high budget, all of a sudden you're on a low budget. You feel like a fish out of water. You can still do chem styles. You can also look tonight. You know the 88k generals. Genuinely, you look at fodder and team of the weeks and stuff. You know what we've been talking about. Because you're on high budget, I don't mind that. If you run low budget and it was just 88k was your total budget, then maybe not. You've got to admit, Madrid did not show up in that game. Madrid weren't great. Liverpool were very, very good against Madrid in terms of a solid performance. Liverpool were not flashy 2010 Barca. Liverpool were not flashy 2010 Barca. Liverpool playing against Real Madrid in the Champions League. And again, you've got to remember, when a team doesn't play well, it's often partly the other team doesn't make them play well. Liverpool beat Villa with a clean sheet and then beat Real Madrid with a clean sheet and looked very convincing. If we had beat City today, which is a massive if considering, God, we stink. But if we had beat City today, I guess, right? I genuinely would start backing us for the league again. Not as in terms of we're going to win the league, don't be silly. In terms of, oh shit, we're serious. Do you know what I mean? We don't look serious. So today was the day where it's like, do we look serious? Is it a possibility? And it's no. Basically. You'll take 5k any day. Yeah, don't hold me to that though. Don't hold me to that. But I think you could make 5k, yeah. Mateo, you're here, son. How are you, Mateo? I don't know what you've been doing tonight. I know you've been busy, but I don't know what you've been doing. Is investing in Frim? No. Don't invest in like gold meta for the sake of investing. No. He could do well with chem styles, though. With gold meta, especially low gold meta, it's coming to discard for most of the year. He'll get an Evo at some point. A Frimpong Evo will go crazy, though. Nah, you're a good general, son. Grand total of... Oh, he's decent. No, he's not. I didn't want him anyway. Grand total of 0 played. What are you on about? You on about champs, Strapsy? What champs? Good, I'm good, Mateo. I'm good, Mateo. Although people keep bringing up Liverpool's. Maybe I'm not that good. Especially Tom's a Man United fan. He's bullying me, man. I'm messing. Let me cope, boys. Jesus, God. Hey, you got to respect it, though. Respect this. I guess. Do you have to respect it? I don't know. Liverpool just got absolutely tom-thunked. And here I am, boys. I showed up. I could have said no. I could have said no streams today. No streams. Nah. We got to provide. Although it's been a lot of Chemstar trade. So. He sells really well, doesn't he? He sells like 2.9. I'm going to sell 1 at 3. I'm going to try and get that sale overnight. We'll see if we can get it. We're on 90k still. I'm trying to figure out what we'll be on. There's about probably... Oh, there's a lot there, actually. A little bit more. There's no way he sells for that. I'm sorry. Probably on 100, 110 with Chem Styles. And then we've got 4 cards there. So we're talking about 60k. Probably not actually 60k. Yeah, we're getting close to 200, basically. That's what we thought. 3-0 Florian Squirts Masterclass. God, you need to get off Twitter. Problem is Slot went the wrong route with the new signings. Keep the starting 11 that won the league. I'm not even sure Slot was that involved in the signings, to be honest. I'm not even sure Slot was that involved in the. I don't know, obviously. I'm not behind the scenes. But I didn't think he was that involved with the signings. I think Liverpool's problems you can't sum up in a sentence, basically. If someone says, what are Liverpool's problems? And the answer's one sentence. It's probably not exactly spot on, at least. Oh, he's great. He's great. That's another class one. I just know he sells at 4k because I've sold him before at 4k. That's all, boys. That's like 4k profit. It's not, is it? 3k profit on a card, which is class. Is in wrong route using him from the get-go? Okay. I think Liverpool, like I say, Liverpool's problems are too large. Liverpool's problems is the signings, plus Kirkes and Frimpong have started meh, especially Kirkes, plus Isak's gotten injured and started meh, plus Wirtz has started meh, plus that McAllister and Gravenberch have been injured, plus that we have no backup centre-backs, plus that Salah's been off form, plus that the system doesn't feel right, plus that, Alisson's got injured, so we don't have a consistent goalkeeper. Like, Liverpool are bad for it. Like, it's not excuses, we're bad for a reason, do you know what I mean? But I think there's a difference between an excuse and, like, having, 15 excuses means you're a bad team. Do you know what I mean? It's not if you say, oh, the system's bad, that's not an excuse. It's like, we're bad. If you say, oh, someone's having a bad season, it's not an excuse. It's saying, like, oh, yeah, we're bad. Like, we're not great. Donnarumma has more passes than Wirtz in the first half. Jesus Christ, Trapsy. And I've got more fingers than you'll have female companions in your life, Trapsy. Trapsy, can we just chill and talk about trading when it comes to you, Trapsy? It's okay. Okay. You think Liverpool's most stupid move was buying Isak? Yeah, my dad talks about it all the time. I don't know if you boys talk about football with your dads. I hope you do. I hope everyone, or, a lot of you guys still have got your parents that can talk about football and things. And, you both enjoy it, right? My dad talks to me about it all the time. And his thing, he always goes, a typical dad way, he goes too far, but he goes, I wish Liverpool had bought Gahey with that money, not Isak. He says the exact same. I think a lot of Liverpool fans feel the same. I think there's the mix of Liverpool fans are really happy to get Isak. Liverpool fans are really happy to get Isak. But at the same time, it's like everyone's like looking at each other going like, I'm happy to have him, but like, we need him. I think it would be, if he hits the ground running, it's different. If Isak comes back from this injury, right? Remember, he didn't play today. If Isak comes back from this injury today and just finds his normal Newcastle form, this all changes. This all changes. Question is, does he? Does he? Because I think it's two. Yeah, you just said as well there, Tom. Ekatike's been cooking. So there's almost 2 reasons not to want to use that there. You know what I mean? We'll sell 1 at 2.6. We'll try and sell 1 at 2.7. Don't want to bring the price down. And then we'll try and list one of these at 3.5. He should sell. Aka, son, how are we? The GOAT. The GOAT. How you been, son? Absolutely, man. Maybe long term it'll pay out, but he went about it and being 3 months out of the group. The no trading thing with Isak, you've got to remember as well. Exactly. Mateo, who do you support? There's no way you support Liverpool all this time, and we talk about it, and I just didn't know. I think you support someone else, right? Yeah, he wasn't even not a signing because of Isak. He wasn't bought because of Palace not winning the centre back. No, but as in, okay, no, Tom, I agree, but I wonder. You got to remember, right? If Liverpool don't buy Isak, they could easily go to Palace 60 million for Gahey, and Palace would just have to go yes. There was a price on Gahey they would sell for. Because if Palace get enough money, they can go and buy a replacement themselves. I know what you mean, the centre-back that went to West Ham. But it's a money thing. If Liverpool don't buy Isak, they go put 60 on Gahey, even though his contract runs out. And people go, oh, is that a good move? But then we've got a centre-back, we've got Ekatike starting, and the mood's very different. You support Barca? Wait, Mateo, do you support Barca and you live in like Barca or in Spain? Or is it just like a support Barca Real Madrid? Which is fine, by the way. I'm just nosy. Ronald Araujo has more goals. Yeah, that is proper. Some of you guys, you can tell at 13. Alexander Ballsack is crazy. Respect the hustle, though. Respect the hustle. Enjoy the Premier League that I've always watched. Yeah, especially how it's gone recently. I always do think this, right? Imagine you're a Bundesliga fan, right? And you watch the Bundesliga. And then Wirtz goes... And I know Wirtz has been shite, but like, Wirtz goes to the Prem, right? The more and more signings that go to the Prem, you must just more and more want to watch the Prem. The biggest players just go to the Prem. Obviously, La Liga has Real and Barca. I get it. But like when all the signings are going to the Prem, you must just want to watch the Prem. Yeah, he will be clutch in January. I think it's too late. For the league, anyway. Oh, soft ban. It finally happened. I think Liverpool have got to win Champions League now. You want Gahey myself at Barca? He's cold. He's just so consistent. A centre-back, you don't need him to be flashy, do you? You need him just to be class. Still lots of the seasons to play. Liverpool are not winning the league. Tell you that. Liverpool not winning the league. I'm actually going to list these at 12 hours, boys. Again, I'm only doing this because I'm going to be up at 9. So I can do that. It's all good. Oh, 9's 12 hours for me. I'm going to be up. Is he trapped? See, that is... The Hoy with the follow, you legend, son. How you been? You joined earlier and you followed now. Maybe the stream was good enough, or maybe you just want to more, you know, laugh at G with more Liverpool stuff. Boys, Liverpool often get the Sunday at 4:30, and there will always be a stream afterwards at 6 o'clock, right, or 6:30. If Liverpool lose and they keep losing this season in that slot, can we not make it a regular thing to bully me? There you go, market band, which means, boys, let's take a look at some UCL and Team of the Week stuff now that we're market band. I'm going to load up the old gen version, ready to buy things, but we'll take a look at some Team of the Week stuff. Hey, it says Roblox there. It says Roblox there. Ignore that. Ignore that. It's fine. I've not been playing it. It's fine. Not a glory hunter, though. I've grown up watching them. No, Mateo, by the way, if you were a glory hunter, like glory hunter, I don't actually care. Like, you boys, it's football's an entertainment sport. Just watch what you want to watch, to be honest. He's good, but Barca system is just shite. Oh, Fez. I don't know anything about the foreign leagues at the minute. The biggest players go to the Prem. Most of them suck. Wirtz, Sancho. Yeah, there's a thing with Bundesliga. That's like a known thing. Like, Bundesliga tax feels a bit of a tacky way of saying it, but it's a known thing, isn't it? I think the league that adapts the Premier League the most. What would you say, boys? What would you say? Which league adapts the Premier League the most? I'm trying to think. Is it? That can't be Serie A. Which league do you reckon adapts the Premier League the most? Teo Hernandez might go crazy. Wait, we're talking football or FIFA now? Because that sounds very FIFA-y. You know what I mean? Mbappe is only good when he has open space. And yeah, Mbappe's an open space monster. That's kind of obvious, though, isn't it? It's Mbappe. Like, Mbappe's the #1 open space guy. If Fall Guys was not on there, don't try that shit, Jaden. It was not on there. Hazardous, what are we saying? Right? What are we saying, son? Grown man playing Roblox in his free time. Bro, Roblox is a good game, bro. It's fine. Not in I played my brother. It's fine, bro. You've been trading 15 years and followed a lot of streams over the years. You've really got it. Keep going. Hey, you're a class guy, man. Oh, you've been trading 15 years. That is mental. When's that then? So, nah, you've no way you were trading back in FIFA 12. Okay. Hoy. Mr. Hoy. You might be going, right? You might be going soon, right? I don't know if you're saying, like, oh, I need to go, right? Fair. I need to know. What was trading like in FIFA 12? Because there was no one on the market. You could abuse the little kids on that market back then, surely. Surely you could abuse the kids on the market. Because, like, there was no FIFA traders. There was nothing. You know what I mean? La Liga or Serie A. I was thinking La Liga. Yeah, championships a shout. Championships a shout, Tom. I was thinking La Liga, but I just feel like there's La Liga flops as well. And my brain can't think of, like, any players that have signed from La Liga now. Hazardous, don't ask me. How are you, son? You've not even answered. How are you? Genshin Impact was on there, by the way. Okay, first of all, I don't know what that is. I'm going to guess it's meant to be an embarrassing game. I'd play it. Fuck it, I'd play it. Gee, the Team of the Week tip made me around 12k last night. You still have 4, and you still have 4 more to sell. Let's fucking go, son. Pyros, let's go, son. We love to see it. We love to see it, son. We can go again tonight as well. It depends on prices. Like I say, that's what we're going to look at towards the end of the stream. You could put trade bids at... Yeah, because... Oh, shit. There was all... Bro, no price ranges. Trade offers. Trade and chain. That's a different game, surely. Trade off. Imagine trading with trade offers. He's got our headphones on. I think someone's got shot outside, man. Someone just got shot. Either that or someone just crashed into someone else. I think someone got shot. My dad just sent me to get some food and my card got declined. Pff, that is rough. That is rough. I'm lucky to where I've got like loads. I've got like 3 cards and a phone. So if one gets declined, I just go, oh, wrong pin or something, and just flip out the next one. I don't know. Genshin Impact ain't even bad. I don't know what it is. You guys are making stuff up to me. You know what I mean? You could... Oh, shit. Where am I? So you could bid for CR7 and offer Inform, Hazard, and Drogba. Yeah, see, that is... I remember it happening, but I didn't play with it, Hoy. So I knew it was a thing, but I just never played with it. I've seen, like, the screenshots and stuff. I think I was on the game, but I was just a kid. You know what I mean? I was on the game. Your cousin got a gold Messi for 4k back then. Got the 150 coin bids. Bro, you'd make so many coins. Remember squad fitness cards? Imagine now just buying squad fitness cards on a Wednesday and selling them on a Saturday. Fucking hell. You make so many coins. You were 8 at the time, but I remember there being people making $1 million a day working the market. I understand why as well. EA, every year the market like squeezes. It gets more consistent, but less coins. G does 0p in all 3 cards. You don't know how a credit card works. You are 12. That's not how a credit card works. I am looking at investment. Sorry. I get addicted to buying cards. I am. Sorry. I get addicted to buying cards, bro. I can't invest on this account. Sorry. No footbin to check prices. Yeah, you have to just know the prices. Shit, yeah. So bad. 81, 11. I got 180. That is awful. Yeah, Blizz, that is awful. Jesus Christ. Right, investments, boys. We can check on the game, actually. Let's start with the game, because there's a few we're nosy now. Team of the week seems to be pretty stable. So team of the weeks might be a buy even Monday morning, boys. Monday morning can be a low point on the game. Roblox isn't even bad. Play it with the misses. I was playing my little brother, right? So it's fine. My little brother may be 17, but it's still fine. Still fine. Roblox is good, bro. Is he coming back down? He shouldn't be coming down yet, boys. Boys, we always, obviously, like I say, we normally stream till 10, right? What is a little bit annoying is cards come down after 10. 10's like the final high point of the market. So you're not going to be buying any investments on stream. I'd ideally like to stream later, boys, but you guys have a 9 to 5 and a corporate job and then stream until 12. I'd rather, like, I don't know if you can do that on stream, but you'll copy and paste it because you heard me. Why not? That's fine. I miss a lot of shit hazardous. I'm all right. Not much going on except I start mocks tomorrow or Tuesday. Mocks? Bro, it's November. Are these like mocks for the mocks? Are these like mocks for the mocks? Jaden, Cheddar, fight. I normally discourage fighting. Why not fight? Gas on the flame. Enjoy year 11. It's so good. You don't deep your exams. They're piss easy. That is definitely some word of advice. Some word of advice. It's definitely one way to go. What rating's Hoyland? How do you spell Hoyland? There's no way Hoyland's name isn't H-O. How is his name not H-O? What the fuck's his name? I'm not putting that in on an English keyboard, am I? No respect, man. Same for icons. No, icons are slightly different. Okay. With icons, boys, they spike because of rarity, not because of when people are on the game. Well, I guess it is kind of related. The reason cards are lowest overnight is because no one's on the game to buy them, right? This, I guess, does go for some high-tier specials, what I'm about to say with icons, but in general, it's mainly just icons. It's kind of... You'll see what I mean as you trade more and more. Icons spike overnight because there is so few people on the game, and icons are so rare that there's just so little icons listed that people who list the icons can decide the price. Imagine there was only a couple, 3 Ashley Coles on the market. Literally, the price is down to those 3 people, really. Whatever they list the card for, that's the price. So they can just up the cards by 20k, and that's normally what happens. So that's why icons are high overnight and everything else is low. Rush is the most frustrating game mode. Oh, don't play Rush unless you've got teammates. Or go one further. Don't play Rush. Rush points are a scam, bro. Like a pyramid scheme. He's still 64k. I do think if he gets lower tonight, boys. Boys, if you can pick this card up near 50, I know I keep doing this. I know he's 3-star, but fuck off. Look at this card. I know he doesn't have the best play styles, but rapid, quick step, low driven enforcer. 90s. Yeah. Him and Rios again. I keep saying it. You got a shift at 6 a.m. tomorrow, but I still have to play champs. You don't have to, you know. It's not forced, I promise. It's fine. There is more to life. Like, I get foot champs feels necessary. It's not. Play once every 2 weeks. It's fine. You're definitely going to play all the champs now, aren't you? What are these team of the week saying, by the way? Because again, that's the next investment we're looking at. 83s and 86s. At 2 different price points, obviously, but... By the way, even if these... Oh, these are still low. Cold. Boys, because these are 14k... I think this is the investment, in my opinion. If you want something safer than UCL, 86 team of the weeks at 1350 max, all night tonight on bids. Go all in. You might have to hold for a few days. It's fine. Go for them. They are less profit than UCL cards. If you're worried about UCLs not nailing the lows and stuff, go 86 team of the weeks. Go all in. Again, 13,500 max. Split between the 3 of them. Carpenter's just 1. You backed him and Solgado. Wait, you backed Hoyland. Oh, yeah, but you've got 1 million packs, though. Hear me out. Matt's an investment. Yeah, he's already up now, though. Tom? He's already up now. I swear, if he comes back down again, it's different. But I swear, the whole talk was that he spiked. Oh, is he coming back down? Okay, he's coming back down. This was like a Discord pump rarity spike. This was like a Discord pump rarity spike. He's coming back down slowly. We need to check what a good price on Matt's is. Let's go on desktop, actually. Because you guys said he rose loads, but I don't actually know what from. We'll use Footbin. I prefer Footbin for graphs. I told you, I'll just take a sponsor from any man. Jesus God. Sell out when Nah, I'm messing. 160k. What's he been today? He has been. Yeah, so 140. Yeah, what is that? That's not normal, though. Nothing came out today. Nothing to link him to. Nothing came out. I guess Van der Ven's out, like you say, for the Dutch, but that's not normal. To be honest, because of that, it worries me. I'd use this as more of a natural high, 150, 160, and try and get lows at like 130, 120, I guess. But you might not get to that after that spike. But I do like him. Prem has no left backs, so I do like him. It's just that weird spike. Lack of Prem fullbacks. Is there a Marlon? No, the Marlon Evo. That's it. It's not the lack of Prem fullbacks. It's the Marlon Evo. But the lack of Prem fullbacks is why I like him as an investment. I don't like him because of a Marlon Evo. Do you know what I mean? You got to put some coins into flips like 500k max in team of the weeks. I hate being unassigned. Yeah, if you don't. The thing with unassigned is if you don't like being unassigned, don't go unassigned. Sounds obvious, I know, but like you don't need to go unassigned. No need. I'm unassigned, but like I was always going to do the second account, so whatever. He's classed. If he hits an Evo in the year, yeah, that's different. If he hits an Evo in the year, it's different. The problem with that thinking is there's a lot of cards. Oh, boys, in terms of a club stock, by the way, isn't this guy discard now? Isn't this guy discard? He might not be. Oh, he's close. He was 13k the other day. Boys, if this guy gets towards discard, or if you want to pick up one up on an Evo, I think this guy's great on a... Boys, this guy is my biggest Evo club stock, right? He's 14k. Try and get him lower towards 12, because you might get to 12 anyway. But he has no playstyle plus. He's 85 rated. He has stats that are decent but not great. But he has finesse, low driven, rapid, and quick step. He already has advanced forward plus plus. He's 4-star, 3-star. Obviously, an Evo will boost him. I start a conversation with people, then eat, then blank them after. I've got ADHD, bro. It's different. You're upgrading your team. Has this? Drop it in Discord. Well, Tom, I'll go buy one. Tom, I'm surprised you're not already with 15k players in the club. Surprised you're not ready. I think he's great. With a decent Evo, which, again, it's a gamble. That's why you're club stocking it. He genuinely hits like 30, 40k. He's one of them, by the way. Because he's already got everything else. He's like the Appender. He's already got everything else. He just needs he needs finesse, like, plus, low-driven plus. He needs one of these as a plus, right? Maybe it gives him, like, incisive or pinged or ticky white or technical white or trickster white, any of them white, right? It boosts his weak foot or skill moves, goes like 5-star weak foot, and he needs like a bit of stat. You know what I mean? Like a standard Evo. It doesn't sound like a lot. I've got all the cards that went to 10, 10, 5, 0. Oh, okay, so you've only... Yeah, that's the obvious one. That only goes to discard. That's what I should be calling in the Discord if I had time, boys. Like club stocks and stuff, man. I really want to get there one day. Just time on the game, bro. Get me out of a 9 to 5. I know this trading stream, but what's the best way to do League SBCs? Now you're all good, boss. But Brad, honestly, Brad, have you seen the video that came out yesterday? Because I went through it in the video, and if you've watched the video and you've got questions, and I'm down. If you've not watched the video, I'd say just watch the video, to be honest. I'll explain it better in the video, because I'm, like, prepared and everything than what I can do here. Boys, if you see Cheddar and Jaden arguing in chat, I'd just ignore them. They're both all right. Let's ignore them. Yo, Gene, I'm going to go sleep. I don't have school tomorrow. Cold. Because I don't know what it's called in England, but it's when World War II ended. You know what's weird, actually? Me and my sister were talking about this today, right? It's Remembrance Day or whatever, different countries, different things. You think it'd be such a big thing in England, is what I'm trying to say, right? Obviously, England, major player in the war. We get the poppies and all the, the minute silences before the football games. There's no days off, which, I think it's weird there's days off in other countries and not in England, basically. You got a beer for 13k. Love it, Tom. There you go. Boys, I would club stock that beer. I think you don't need to rush on it, especially if you're on less coins, because he could easily, come down to 12. I don't know. Or you can just win one on bid. You'll be able to win one of them on bid eventually for now I've said it, maybe not now, but but anytime in the next few days, there's no rush on it. You'll be able to win one of these on bid at like 12k, right? Or 13k or whatever. And yeah, just keep it in the club and forget about it. What's his price range? 45k. I think if an Evo good enough came out, like the Appender one, he goes to that 45k. If an okay Evo comes out, which will be very soon, by the way, this guy gets an Evo in the next few weeks, in my opinion. Probably in the next 2 weeks, if there's a striker one. Yo, just join. Please tell me how to get fodder. Footy Life. Go and watch the YouTube video from 2 days ago. It's about the League SBCs. It is the #1 best fodder for least amount of coins. You said the team in hazardous. We'll take a look in a second. What a guy. Don't let me forget that, by the way. Because as Jaden knows, I forget everything. Are you half Jamaican? Even less than that, and the flag is still up. What a sellout. My dad's half. If I was half and I look like this, I'd be going for a refund, I'll be honest, boys. You got man of the match on Saturday. I had the game of my life. If the goalkeeper gets man of the match, it's never great for the team. I saved a penalty, but conceded a legit last kick of the game. And you still got man of the match. I think we stopped giving out man of the match when we turned 17 or something in Sunday League. Eventually, you lose a game and the manager's like, man of the match. And we're like, oh. Right, can we just go? Like, we lost 5-0. We don't need to be doing man of the match. Yeah, I mean, my memory is horrid. It's not memory, boys, right? I'm trying to keep up with everything in chat. I like talking to you boys, believe it or not. Even if my facade, even if my poker face, you know, shows that I'm like, oh, you boys are the worst. I actually, believe it or not, really enjoy this. Why is everyone a goalkeeper here? I thought that. There's some weird link between goalkeepers and watching trading streams. I don't know. Oh, he's great. He's fine at 1k. Let's go. You can see the 5 on Saturday, Trap. See, so not as good of a game. Not as good. 50-50 which way it goes, you or Jaden. Not as good. Your wing. Which wing, though, Cheddar? You smell like a right winger. I can feel like I'd smell the right wing on you. Drew 5-5. Almost got 4 assists. Bro, you're making that up. That's weird rage, mate. There's no way that's a thing. Hazardous, because you've said that now, I might not check the rest of the stream now. You can't say, just check now. Might not check now, Hazardous. Well, you know what, boys, what we'll do? We'll check teams in Discord, but we'll skip Hazardous when he comes up, and we'll just leave it. We'll check everyone else's. We'll just... Need to upgrade my left side desperately. We'll never know. His left side could be awful, could be amazing. We'll never know. Either you're academy level or you're capping. Wait, who? Oh, Trapsy. It was semi to the cup, G. We through to the final. Come on, Jaden. When's the final? I'm coming to watch. You're 17, right, Jaden? That's not pedo-y. I'm coming to watch. That's why I did man of the match. I wasn't taking a piss. There's nothing wrong with doing man of the match. I'm just saying, I was like, you know, that's when we stopped doing it. I wasn't taking a piss. Yeah, you put jokes after it. You're scared. As this, it is all jokes. I'm only messing, so relax. When I tried just strap with SBCs, I didn't get any luck. Yeah, that can happen. I don't have coins to buy bronze packs. Right, okay. Footy life, son. If you don't have coins, there is no easy way to get fodder, right? Getting fodder requires getting coins if you want to grind it. So it's simple as that. The only thing I'd say do different is start trading first, right? Get some trading in first, and then get some coins that way, and then switch to the grind afterwards, if you know what I mean. You've got the biggest kick in the world. I, for some reason, doubt that. I don't think you do. 17 next year. I'll wait for next year. More good. 16's a little bit young. Bit strange. Let's start listing these cards at 12 hours. May as well. He should sell at 1k over 12 hours. You're like the shortest guy on your team. That's why you play wing, bro. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with being short, guys. Apart from the fact you're short, there's nothing wrong with being short. Being short's rough, but apart from that, it's fine. Nothing wrong with it. I can't lie, you're a legend. I'll give it a go. Not the best trader, but I'll try. Footy for life, mate. Just no worries at all. Make sure you're in the free Discord and make sure you keep up with the YouTube. You can join the streams as well, but as a beginner, you're going to want to be on the YouTube and the Discord. That's like the best place as a beginner. And then the streams when you've got questions, 100%. So you'll smash it. You'll smash it. How tall am I? 6'6". 6'6". No further questions. I still think team of the weeks, by the way. I know we're talking a lot about UCL cards, but how safe 86 rated team of the weeks at 13.5 is a joke. These hit 20k, by the way. I don't know when they hit 20k, but the fact you can bid and snipe on these boys, I think I might. Right, you're at the end of the stream. I don't want to start winning them on bids, but I might start buying some of these as investments. Bids could be a nightmare. I'm going to guess these are hard to snipe. I'm going to go to the club menu. I might start sniping a few. Because we don't have too long left. And I think, for me, at my budget, it's better than, obviously, UCL cards on the trade to glory. You know what I mean? Stream is just for vibes, by the way. Stream is just for vibes. You don't need to be in the stream, exactly. You don't need to be in the stream. Just vibes. Vibes and trading. Pat Byrne from Champ, sold at 455, bought back for 280. When was he 455, Sean? Fuck me, bro. When was that card 455? Why are people buying it? L-Ads came to... Wow. Just bought like 5 to 6, 86 team of the week cards. Yeah, that's fine. No, that's fine. You can get them lower, but you're going to be hard pushed. By the way, if you are doing team of the weeks, you should not be sniping. You should be bidding. But whenever I bid on cards on stream, it just seems to go to shit. So, hence the sniping. Hence the sniping. These will be easier to win on bids. But to be fair, this seems pretty easy to win on snipes. Maybe I'm chatting booty. You don't have to go for Carpenter, by the way. There is 2 of the team of the weeks. Let me show them on screen. Otherwise, everyone will sit and go for the same ones. Let me show the other 2 as well. That's broke. Wait a minute. I've just broke my OBS. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. I might have crashed OBS. Right, if you're on Twitch, you can see Footbin, right? If you're on TikTok or YouTube, I can't help you. I think my OBS... Is it crashed? I think it's crashed, bro. If you're on TikTok or YouTube, I apologize. Is the chat still going? Are we still live? I've not broke it. think it's still going. I think it's still going. I think OBS has crashed. That's not ideal. Hazardous, can you see me now? Is the stream... I think it's crashed. The other 86, by the way, boys, is Pedro Goncalves and Laurent. Them two there. They're all fine. There's no difference between any of them, in my opinion. They're all fine. They're all good cards. They're all good cards. Still live on Twitch. Let's go, bro. I think my OBS is just cooked, bro. Right, I'm not going to lie to you. OBS, if you're on Twitch, we're still looking at Footbin. And if you're on YouTube and TikTok, we're still looking at the console. Which means I've got to do both. That's crazy, bro. What has happened there? I can still do shit. Check Militao price. We cooked. Did you get it at the wrong time? I didn't check. Let's have a look. 852k. Wait, you bought at 800, no? You bought at 800, no? Get in, son. Generals, that's what you get for tracking the price of the card. That's what you get for tracking the price of the card. Why is no carpenters popping up? I am looking to switch my OBS still, boys, if you couldn't figure that out. That's why I keep switching to this. Look at that. Do I sell? No. It's like 10k profit. Unless he's higher on the market. That's like 10k profit. Boys, if you can't see what I'm doing on Twitch, I'm literally just, while I'm waiting for OBS to fix, I'm just sniping these team of the weeks. That's all I'm doing. There's not an interesting going on. To be honest, if that just gets cooked, I might end stream because that is awful. Boys, I think I'm going to end stream there. Basically, if you don't know, OBS is a recording software, right? It's how you stream. If you're on Twitch, you can see this right now. It's just cooked, which means I have two different screens that I can't do anything about. Which is, we can't raid anyone, which is kind of sad. That's kind of sad, boys. I'm not lying. We can't raid anyone. Right, boys, rest of tonight, okay? 86 team of the week is to play. Then these UCL cards. I get you can't see any of this if you're on Twitch and if you're on YouTube and TikTok. I apologize. Can I even see what I've just done? Meatball, son. Meatball, just subscribe to Twitch Prime. Look, I can see it. Can you guys see it? If you're on Twitch, you can see it. See on the left-hand side here. You see it? I can't do shit, bro. You bought 10 frame on Friday and dropped 4k. Yeah, take the loss. Yeah, GT Duffy, they were. If you were on the stream, you were seeing we were chem style trading them. There was not a hold. I apologize if that's what it seemed like, son. Because we made loads of coins on Frimpong on Friday. Right, boys. I am going to have to end the stream because OBS has cut me alive. We'll be back on Wednesday and we'll be back in the Discord and YouTube vids. Right? Tonight, like I say, keep an eye on UCL and UCL Heroes, okay? Look to get these as low as possible. If they've looked to rebound already, we expected that a little bit. Look for more drops overnight. For example, Hoyland looks to, I think he was a little bit lower than this. Look for little drops in a few hours. If the safer play is just the 86 team of the weeks at 13.5 and below. Okay? That's the rest of the night, boys. Hazardous, I can't. Because it's fucked on. I can show Discord, actually. Yeah, that's actually cold. I can show Discord. Oh, shit. I can show this, right? You got Van der... Wait, you can see this, right? I think you can see this. You got Van der Sar... Oh, yeah, you got Hincapié. Yeah, you know what? Left-hand side. And your right back. And even your centre-backs a little bit. And the Mainu. And the Wolves player. Basically, Van der Sar's good. Wirtz is good. Mariona's decent. Not a right wing. Sell the rest. Sell the rest. That's all right. Trapsy, why do you still play the game, bro? What is that? Account is 2 hours old. You're on a new account again. Jesus. Right, boys, I'll see you all later. I'm literally going to close OBS. That's what I've said. Team of the Weeks in UCL. I'm sorry it ended like this, but boys, you can see my screen. If you can't see it on YouTube, I guess. The Team of the Weeks will go to like 20k. Wirtz is good. Wirtz is good. Oh, you can't see. Tom, you can't see. You can't see. We're looking at teams, not real life. Not real life. Good night, boys. I don't know what's happened here. I'm going to end the TikTok and end the OBS. Like I say, UCL cards and Team of the Weeks. I apologize for that, boys. I'll see you on the YouTube. I'll see you in the Discord, okay? Until next time, I apologize.